And welcome in, everybody. Mad Panda, we do not talk about that. So today it's all about Gyarados. You discard the top 7 cards of your deck every single attack, and then you just hope. There are things you can do to make it better, but yeah, like we have lists. I did some testing and I kind of realized that Cleffa is very, very important. So I have like a Cleffa build with 3 Cleffa or maybe 4 Cleffa. And I was like, well, let's try Revavroom because you play so many Super Rod and Night Stretcher and stuff. So it's very destructive. It's very fun when it works. And then obviously heartbreaking when it doesn't. But, you know, 3 Cleffa, it helps you get off to a good start. I got, I think I put Lucky Helmet in the, yeah, we got Lucky Helmet in this list. We got all the crazy stuff today. And no, I think my stream title of Articuno, Gyarados, and Moltres is great. And 205 stream streak. Thank you, Clan Burglar, for being a degenerate. Let's just play the Hassel list. I don't think. So this is the list here. I don't think Ciphermaniac is very good. I don't think Lana's Aid is very good either, though it can get you Psyduck. Psyduck is very important. So through my little bits of testing, I kind of learned that this is the most important card in the deck. Don't you whip your deck out? No, you don't. And Mad Panda, I'm sorry. So this is the most important card in the deck because it puts itself on the top of your deck. So you don't really need Academy at Night. You don't really need Ciphermaniac. I mean, they're helpful, obviously. But you don't 100% need those if you can just get recycle your 4 Psyduck. So like I can understand the Lana's Aid. I can understand why you'd want to swap out the Legacy Energy, but like Legacy Energy buys you an extra turn. Why you'd want to put Max Rod over Legacy Energy. And I don't think I have a list that runs Max Rod, so maybe we'll swap it for this one. Maybe we'll just take out the Legacy. We'll have to go to 6 of those, and then what? I get rid of like one Night Stretcher, and we just go Max Rod. That's how you spell Max. So we'll have a Max Rod build just to test it out because I never actually did test it. But we're gonna start with Hassel 1443. Let's do this. We're up splashing our billies. So, no, DC fan, that's terrible. A bad deck? No, it's single prize week. What do you mean a bad deck? No, you play Sacred Ash. So you're not really all that concerned about whipping your deck out. Wasn't that a movie with Mel Gibson? Wasn't Boss Level like a Netflix movie with Mel Gibson, or did I just see it on Netflix? I think it was like Frank Grillo and Mel Gibson. And Never Gonna Let You Down, or Never Gonna Let You Down. I have some bad news. It looks like my sponsorship might be moving forward. So I will have to, I'm sorry for edging you, but I might have to turn you down like you're anyone but Jennifer Lawrence. I'm sorry. No, okay, the Hydrapple will be done. I did test the Tyranitar Ampharos, the Team Rockets deck. Thoroughly unimpressed. Oh, what a great hand we have here. This is why Ciphermaniac is not a good choice. And it's okay, well, we're starting the stream off with a loss. And Never Gonna Let Me Down. I'm sorry. Okay, I'm very sorry. It's not my fault. You know, they got back to me. They've been busy. They went through some things. They apologized profusely and they promised to kiss my toes if they ever see me. I'm sorry. Jose, you don't do that. What do you do if you mill all your Sacred Ash? Well, you don't do that. Yeah, so we're gonna lose this one. Okay, I mean, sure. All right, well, I guess we just Ciphermaniac for... I mean, just what, a Buddy-Buddy Poffin? I guess, well, like, Legacy Energy seems good, but we also need a Buddy-Buddy Poffin to not just lose the game next turn. So I guess it's Buddy-Buddy Poffin, then the card that's next on top doesn't matter. Or I guess I could go, like, Magikarp Legacy Energy or something, and that seems like a terrible idea. No, it just has to be Buddy-Buddy Poffin, and then I guess I should put a supporter on top in case I get Iono'd. All right, so then we go Bubble Beam, and then Paralyze and Hope. Gardevoir is... No, Gardevoir is... Hey, we paralyzed them. Gardevoir is not a single prize deck, okay? Of course. Of course. Okay, well, at least they don't have a Gyarados. What do you think? What do you mean you think I misty'd the mark? As long as we don't face... If we face Dragapult all day, I'm going to win every single game. I can guarantee you that. If we face just Dragapult all day, Gardevoir, obviously a terrible matchup, especially when they just go get the Monkey Dory. And they're not going to... Ooh, they got Cycling Road. Interesting. Oh, wait, so they researched? Of course they did. And then they started Cycling Road. No, I did not misty the mark, okay? There's only one mark here. And sorry, Louis, I didn't see your message. All right, we got this. We got this. We're going to go get Cleffa and Magic. Don't you love this? How it's like, how many Magikarp are in the deck? Well, according to this, there's one. But no, that's PDCGL for you. All right, so we have to draw some cards, I think. I mean, the Staryu isn't the dumbest thing to maybe keep them paralyzed and not let them... Xanto, you unfollowed me? How dare you? I mean, it's like, I do kind of want them to take the knockout, but I also need cards. So I guess we do that. And then we go Boss's Orders, the Fezandipiti. And Team Louis, are you saying thank you, or are you blaming me for your one loss? And Clam Burglar, well, it's the start of the stream. The bar is very low. Okay, it's like, you know, the end of the night when you're at the club and you're just like, whatever, right? You know, the bar is very low. Oh, you normally go 0-3. Well, then you're welcome. You know, you're very welcome. I take full responsibility for helping you win. This is a very awkward hand, by the way, but I mean, I could put 140 on the Fezandipiti, which doesn't feel good, because Starmie is an attacker. Starmie is an attacker that exists. And Team Louis, well, that's all you got to do is just whack off. Oh, sure, Xanto, sure. I have the receipts. And Mr. Leon, well, as long as you don't face Gardevoir, it's okay. It's just, you know, the Magikarp, you have to get a fast start with your Magikarp because of the fact that, like, Frostlass exists and Monkey Dory exists. So it's like, if you put a Magikarp into play, you better not put... Oh my god, are they just... Okay, well, they didn't take an action in time, so that just means our thing goes up, I guess. I mean, yeah, I guess we Night Stretcher for this. I am thinking about maybe switching things up and, like, getting rid of Iono and research and stuff. Oh, 2 and 1 4 other times? Well, there you go. And Ja, well, that's probably because you didn't have your toes out. You always got to have your toes out. That's what you got to do. All right, so as much as I want... I mean, they're not even playing the game, right? They're not even playing the game. So it's like, what's the point of even doing anything? It's like, they're not here. So why prolong the inevitable? So Misty Starmie, in a pinch, it's fine. So it's okay to have, like, one Staryu on the field, just in case you ever need to knock out a single prizer. It'd be nice if Misty Starmie had free retreat or something. But, like, yeah, this guy can knock some things out. The Psyduck has a 30 damage attack for 1 energy. So you can knock out a Badoo with the Psyduck if you start the Psyduck and can't get a Cleffa or something. And then the Magikarp's ability protects it from damage and effects of attacks when it's on the bench. So that's really good. You lost to an Ethan's Typhlosion deck? Hey, that just gets better. No, you can... The Psyduck is what separates it. The Psyduck is the one card. If Psyduck didn't have an ability, this deck would be such a high roller deck. But you can guarantee 4 cards on the top with Psyduck and then maybe 5 with Academy at Night. So you can just clap cheeks all day long, and it's really cool. All right, well, let's Buddy-Buddy Poffin. Let's show you. Let's show you how it's done here. This is how we do this. We go... yeah, we just Flustered Leap. Just the problem is that it discards the bottom card of your deck, and that's bad. You know, that's the one downside, is it discards the bottom card of your deck, and you lose everything. But look at this. I just guaranteed myself a knockout on the Fezandipiti. I know that, again, I know they're not playing, but I did guarantee a knockout on the Fez, and I could Lana's Aid for another one to do 280 to somebody. Look at that. 3, see, there you go, see? And Mark, are you excited for Mega Starmie? Are you excited for, like, jewels on all of its fins, and then, like, a third layer, and then it's gonna have, like, a green orb? Or no, I guess it goes, what, red? So it's a circle, and then a gem, and it's just gonna be like a mega gem. And A-Swang, oh yeah, 100%. Yeah, Worlds is what, mid-August, and Black Bolt and White Flare are mid-July. So yeah, it's 2 weeks, so 100% they're legal. So they're just like, okay, I'm not gonna make a dirty joke. But yes, Black Bolt and White Flare will be legal for Worlds. I did look it up for posteriority. Actually, I can show you because my opponent's not here. They're a Gardevoir player who's not here. What a surprise. A Gardevoir player wasting your time. Who could have guessed such a thing? Uh-oh. Okay, so this is the announcement from last year announcing that Pecharunt is banned from Worlds. And they announced this on July 15th, and Worlds was mid-August or whatever. Or sorry, July 25th. So like 3 weeks before Worlds, we'll find out if Psyduck is banned based on what they did last year. So like late July, like a month from now, we'll know if Psyduck is banned. But I mean, the only other thing they could do is say that Japanese prints, that would be the only thing is they could say like, oh, you can use Japanese prints as Psyduck. But like that's very unlikely. So just that was what I looked at that from last year and was like, oh, so last year, about 3 weeks before Worlds, they announced that Pecharunt and a few other promos are banned. So the only very, very unlikely thing, but the only thing that they would do is just be like, Japanese prints of Psyduck are viable. They're not going to do that unless they're crazy. Yeah, I mean, you can always do it, and like people can use them as proxies as well. So it's not a bad idea to buy some Japanese ones if you can get them cheap, because you can just, what the hell? We're facing Gengar? Why would you ban a duck? Because it's too good. Yeah, it'd have to be some sort of blister product that we don't know about. All right, so I can't put anything on the field. But we're going to have to put some things on the field, because we're going to lose all of our energy. All right, well, I guess we just... I guess I put the Psyduck down just to draw 2. Seems fine, even though this is a terrible hand. But yeah, like, this is why I don't like Lana's Aid in a deck with Hassel, is because it's just more unplayable supporters early. So it's like, there's a reason why I have a deck with 3 Cleffa in it, because you want to start Cleffa. Cleffa's amazing at the start of a game. You know, you play with your balls, you play with your Poffins, and you just have a ton of Pokemon. So it does feel like there's missing cards, like a Pokemon communication. Like there should have been like Misty's communication or something. And it's like when you ask her what she wants for dinner, she actually tells you. But like there should have been like some sort of Misty's trainer card that lets you put a Misty's Pokemon back. Okay. Okay. Oh God. Oh no. Oh God. What is happening? Well, we're about to lose everything. That's cool. So... Sure. I mean, I guess. Like, we're gonna... I don't know what they're playing. Alright, so Magikarp goes down. We want to fail the Poffin. We want to put Academy at Night down. We want to go into you. And then we just... Grasping Draw. And then we lose our Cleffa. What are they playing? Yeah, they're whacking off harder than Trust Your Pilot on a Thursday. I mean, I guess they just want to... Okay, they got Crispin. Was not expecting that. And Team Lewitt, yeah, Spiritomb is the GOAT. And just, I'm excited for Garchomp to get better in September when we get the Orange Gatorade. And I'm sure there'll be other support. Gardevoir gets better because we're going to get a new Ralts and a new Kirlia. And it's very high odds that the new Ralts and the new Kirlia are actually playable, which is what everyone is waiting for. All right, so If I hit into them, Lucky Helmet activates and is damaged by an attack. So yeah, if I hit into them, Lucky Helmet activates, and that's bad. Which means we got to swap our strategy and go for Staryu. Thank you. All right, so we go Buddy-Buddy Poffin, go for a Staryu. And then I will attach to Staryu. And then I guess I Academy at night a Starmie just in case. Oh, I shouldn't have done that because now my top deck's going to be a Starmie. Whatever. It doesn't matter. We're going to lose this one against a wanky jack, a wacky jank deck. Not a wanky jack-off deck. A wacky jank deck. Yeah, so again, this is why I don't like Lana's Aid. I'm not a fan of research too much either. I'm regretting putting the water energy on the Staryu. I'm regretting many things today. There's much regret today by Trust Your Pilot, but I checked out once I saw a few of these cards. I was like, really? This is what we're facing? This is what we have wrought? There's also supporters, and I hate it when you get the water effect with a Magikarp. It just looks so dumb. I mean, it looks dumb anytime you get that weird water effect, but it looks dumberer. It's like Dumb and Dumberer, but dumberer. No, we're gonna get 3 games for a YouTube video. I can guarantee you that. I'm 100% guaranteeing you 3 games. Oh, crap. Okay, well, this is all part of my plan that they don't understand. They don't understand that I am Trust Your Pilot and I whack off with the best of them. My hexagons are the bestagons. Seriously? Triple freaking Starmie? Triple Starmie? Okay, well, then I guess we want to go, what, Hassel? Gyarados? Seems fine, right? Nothing could go wrong, Hassel Gyarados. Funny thing is, if I can just... You son of a gun. That's actually exactly what I wanted. Joke's on you. All of my Misty's Pokemon are back in my deck. Oh, wow. We didn't get nothing there. That's pretty good. Okay, so... Yeah. I can't remember if we lost the Magikarp. Well, hopefully there's a Magikarp in the deck. I mean, I guess regardless of what happens, we can do this. All right. Well, I think we can win. I think we got this. I'll put on my YouTuber voice. I'm so confident. I only need 3. It doesn't matter what happened up to this point. Okay, nothing matters. All that matters is the right here and the right now. And right now, we're about to knock out this Captain Buttface right here. I'm going to Pokégear. I probably should have Buddy-Buddy Poffin before Pokégear, but don't worry about it. We're playing fast and loose right now. I want Magikarp and Psyduck. And then we Hassel. So I have the guaranteed KO just by discarding Psyduck, but I want to Hassel. And, oh, goodness. Okay, well, that's a pretty easy choice. Just 2 Sacred Ash and then 1 Night Stretcher. And then we guarantee ourselves the Psyduck KO. That's unfortunate, but we guarantee ourselves. I could... Okay, all right, don't... Okay, we're going to do like 490 freaking damage here, and it's going to be... Why would you go so crazy, Trust Your Pilot? Why are you so crazy right now? And then we just Splash and Panic. We only needed 3. We're going to get a lot more than that. Okay, well, we got 1 more than that. But all I have to do right now is just take 2 more knockouts, and they have to take 3 knockouts, unless they get the stupid Hydreigon. Oh, no, Gengar doesn't knock me out, though. I think Gengar only does 160, right? It's the attack that's named... Okay, so my pause there with Rika is that Rika is just a worse Hassel, and also my opponent has Lacy, which is also another card that exists. but they have them in the full art form. Okay, so this is our losing scenario. They have a freaking Legacy Energy on this. Oh no. Geezer, you can send them to me on the Discord. Were you the one who messaged me about if you shuffle in a Team Rocket supporter with PAL Pad after using it, Team Rocket's factory doesn't activate? Oh my god, of course they hit all my best cards. Of course. Alright, well, we can knock this dude out. We're only going to take one prize as a result. We're also going to whip our decks out, which is never a good thing, unless it's Friday. Okay. I think in this situation, I go Sacred Ash, Night Stretcher for... So I Sacred Ash 5 in, like 10 in, I guess. We Academy at Night the Lapras, Night Stretcher for the Water Energy, because they don't have an attack next turn. That's the one, and then of course they're not even here. Okay, here we go, here we go. This is it. I have a path to victory. I have a path to the peak.
Yes, brother, enjoy.
And Goliath, I will appreciate that money all day long. I will appreciate it like it's I Am Legend's mom. Okay. I have to do this in a very specific order. We have to go Ultra Ball away, the research in the Academy at Night. Oh, I did that in the wrong order, but never punish, baby. You distracted me with the money. You know, I'm like a Pokemon card stripper. You distracted me with money. But it's fine. We were never punished anyways. And Pokemon Dan fan, yes, they will be available in the YouTube description, or you can check out my Road Decks video where they're also available. All right, so as I told you, you always want to shuffle in your Psyduck. Psyduck absolutely has to be shuffled in, and we need, I think, 6 here. I believe we need a full 6, which is fine, because we just put back in 10, and then we're Academy at Nighting a Lapras. There's no way we don't get 6. We have, I think, 13 of the 19 cards in deck are Misty's Pokemon. Are you freaking kidding me? I literally just shuffled in 11 Misty's Pokemon. There were 2 left, and you still couldn't do it. I need 5. So we didn't even get 5? Are you kidding me? Oh, because we hit the water, so we hit everything. All right, I mean, I can still win, just not bloody likely, because they're going to mill 3. I'm going to mill 7, and I'm going to have to use Iono. So maybe Academy at Night can get us there. Oh, yeah, see, you milled 3 Misty's Pokemon. How's that fair? Okay. I think we're out of everything. Yeah, we're down 4 Sacred Ash. We have 1 Super Rod. No, we got this. We got this. We're going to get the Gyarados and a Water Energy. We didn't get the Gyarados or a Water Energy. This is big sad. Okay, I promise you. The next game, we are absolutely going to steamroll them. We're going to pretend like they're a frog on the road and we're a steamer. What are they doing? Okay, you don't deserve to beat me off. Yeah, you lost that privilege. Okay, next one, I guarantee is going to be a victory. Yeah, I think, you know, you kind of saw what's wrong with this deck, right? We got the Hassel build, but like Lana's Aid, yeah, Lana's Aid and Hassel are fine cards when you get them when you need them, but if you get them at the wrong time, they're terrible. And they wanted you to splash around. Yeah, I had a terrible joke for the stream that I'll tell you about in a little bit. God, you need to play 3 Cleffa in this deck, right? This is why I was like, I got to put 3 Cleffa in the deck, because you always want to start Cleffa. I see no problem with the deck. Hey, if it works, it works. But this was a Japanese list. There was like 4 or 5 Japanese lists that did anything, and this was one of them. And it's like, yeah, you're seeing how PTCGO screws you over. Because remember, in Japan, people are just like, oh, I don't need to play supporters in my deck. Everything will work out. And ABC, true. No, Kate, you, Mad Panda, you're hankering for a spankerin'. You know, I have a brand new mod here who's got smooth feet and is ready to beat you off if you're not careful. Never gonna let me down. If Mad Panda puts a toe out of line and starts mentioning the Panthers or the Oilers or anything, you're free to time them out. Louis, you haven't given me money, though oddly you are a gift leader. So you don't have balls, but you have given me money, which is all I can ask for. Okay, there's Hassel. And you're seeing the problem with this deck kind of right away. We have to go get the Cleffa. I mean, I guess I could get... No, I can't get anybody else. It has to be the Cleffa. And then we're just going to have a Staryu. I'm basically doing nothing for 2 turns, which is not great. Yeah, and it's like Bubble Beam doesn't help me because if you want to activate Hassel, you want them to take the knockout. You don't want to paralyze them. And 20 damage doesn't actually make any difference because I am an expert at math and I know that 280 divided by 70 is 5, so Gyarados can perfectly knock out the Mewtwo. Would Hyper Aroma a bad quality? Any A-Spec you put in the deck is bad because there's no way to manually search for the cards outside of Hassel or if you play Ciphermaniac. So yeah, Hyper Aroma wouldn't suck, but I think it would be Legacy Energy number 1, Max Rod number 2, and then, I mean, probably not Precious Trolley, and then yeah, probably Max Rod number 3. But there's no right. There's nothing that will help this deck. You have mental problems if you're playing this deck, or you went to Vegas recently and lost all your money. One of those two. Oh my god, yeah, research. I do not like research in this deck. I think it should be Iono, because you can't research away your Sacred Ash. It's like you want to play Hassel, which is get 3, look at 8, get 3. Like back in my day, we had things like Rosa, which was go get one of like a Pokemon, a stadium, a tool, and an item or something if someone just got knocked out, or teammates, which was just go get any 2 cards. Yeah, researching away your Sacred Ass is terrible. I mean, I guess I attacked with the Starmie in this situation. Because, like, why not? All right, so, ooh, double Poffin, and that seems okay. Yeah, don't actually hate that. Hassel, you've proven your worth for the first time. Oh, we prized a lot of things. That's not great, but we can just go get... I mean, I think I'm going to have to loop attackers. I could have grabbed another Starmie, because that'll be my way to deal with Spidops. But I don't hate what's about to happen. We can Academy at night. I mean, I guess what I do is we Academy at night. No, we don't Academy at night yet. We wait, and then we can maybe preserve a Sacred Ash if I think it's necessary. And, oh yeah, when you promote a Pokemon with an ability with a Frostlass in play, the damage goes onto the Pokemon you promote before the Frostlass ability activates, so then it actually does a -10. It's really weird. PTC Gel's a well-made game. If you didn't see the thing that I posted on the Discord, is one of the, like, 7 things they were scheduled to fix with yesterday's update was Grand Tree allowing non-trainers Pokemon to evolve into trainers Pokemon. That was, like, the biggest thing in the update and the main reason why I guess they did it. And then right after the update went live, we're like, oh, we're aware of an issue where we didn't actually fix that. It's like, come on, you did... Your monthly update has like 7 patch notes and you couldn't even fix the biggest issue and you didn't even address Garchomp. And Lana, wait, Bolt Poison. Do you mean an ancient booster? Uh-oh. Are they about to wob me in the face? Wait, do you mean like a Mochi Raging Bolt booster deck or something? Team Louis, is that like a furry thing? Okay, so I guess they're just gonna erase my balls, which is what a perfect woman would do. All right, so yeah, that's fine. Okay, so I'm starting to see why maybe Hassel is better than research. because it lets you look at 8. Research lets you look at 7, technically, but it's not great. And like, I want to go Super Rod. We want a Super Rod in 2 energy, and then, yeah, just a Starmie or something. And then we go Hassel. We get to see 8. Oh my god, 3 energy. Are you freaking kidding me? 3 energy. All right, well, that actually works out really well. Oh, I guess I get the Super Rod. Right? Because then I can guarantee a few extra things. Okay, so then we go Poffin, get double Psyduck. Or do I even get the do I get the side? Let's get the Psyduck. Let's get the Psyduck. Let's guarantee ourselves the knockout here. And then we go 1. There's no way we don't have another Misty's Pokemon in the top 7. Okay, that was closer than I'd like to admit, but I believed in the heart of the cards and they believed in me. All right, we're ahead on prizes. We win the game as long as we don't deck out and as long as we have all of our Sacred Ash to eat. This is unfortunate, though, because I didn't get that other energy. I didn't think we'd have freaking a million Sacred Ash. I didn't think we'd have all the Sacred Ash in our hand. And they do a perfect 180. I do have a Gyarados list with Luxurious Cape because it was like, why not? I don't know if that's the right thing, but that's what we do. Okay, so we can't waste the Psyduck this early. I can preserve 1 Sacred Ash, though. Ooh, amazing top deck. Thank you. See, when this deck works, all the bad supporters are actually really good. But obviously, when this deck doesn't work and you get Lana's Aid and stuff at the wrong time, then it's really bad. Okay, so I guess we get these guys. The reason I'm not pivoting to Starmie is because this is a Gyarados deck. Oh crap, I only need 2. Okay, so then we just shuffle in 5. Yeah, we just shuffle in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We only need 2, so I'm not going to waste anything. We're going to get 2. Like, that's insane if you think we're not going to get 2. Oh, God, we got exactly 2. Okay, just give me an energy or just help me out here. There's a Starmie. I should have grabbed a freaking Staryu. Okay, but famously or infamously, Spidops doesn't find energy. Slow playing? Well, yeah, I should have gone and put a Staryu on the field just to knock out a Spidops for a single energy. But come on, we're playing Misty's Gyarados and you don't want me to attack with Gyarados every single turn? You got to give the people what they want. That's like going to see The Undertaker and not seeing the Tombstone. Okay, there's Team Rocket's Factory. That's fine. And then, you know, also Research is a bad card late in the game when you don't want to get rid of 7 cards. All right, and I think I can't remember how many bosses are on the list, but, I mean, there's 1 in the discard pile, and that's not good. Okay, I mean, I'm going to be shuffling in literally everything. That's one nice thing. And, oh, you think that Bravery Charm's going to protect your Mewtwo? Oh, wait, they don't... Oh, I was like, they don't have a knockout. Now they have a knockout. I think they're going to suck all the butts. Oh, man, there's so many butts that can be sucked in this world. Could you imagine not being able to suck all the butts? Okay, that's... Gazer Beam raided me? How can someone who doesn't stream raid me? That makes no sense. Okay. I am in a situation where I can't use that Ultra Ball. I would like to use that Ultra Ball, but we have such thin energy that we have such few energy in the deck. Well, actually, no, I can't, because we don't have any Pokemon that we can shuffle in, which is really bad. You know, we're losing all of our Sacred Ash, but that's okay. You know, if there's someone out here who likes eating Sacred Ash, it's Gazer Beam. All right. You know, I heard what went down at NAIC. I heard. Don't think I didn't hear. Okay. So we just shuffled in 4. We have a million things in our hand. I mean, there's no way we don't have 2. Okay? I'm guaranteeing there's no way we don't have 2. We had 3. That's fine. Just promote your Mewtwo. As long as they promote the Mewtwo, we are fine. Yes, they did it. They did it. They must be out of Pokemon or something because they feared the Gyarados. Actually, yeah, they looks like they are out of basics because maybe they prized their last Tarantula. All right, here we go. I have Ciphermaniac's Codebreaking plus 3 Psyduck, so we just need one of the other 2 cards at the top of the deck to be Misty's Pokemon. The Bravery Charm might cost... Oh, no. Okay, this is fine. This is fine. Just a Gyarados and a Water Energy. Ah, crap. Okay, no, this is fine because they only have 3 prizes. And, I mean, I can Ciphermaniac for a couple things. I am going to have to put this Magikarp into play. Oh, they didn't play with their balls. Oh, this is amazing. It's always great when your opponent forgets to play with their balls properly. Okay, so let's go. Let's check. Wait, do I? Hang on. Do I play for this turn or do I play for next turn? Because what's my Sacred Ash count? Oh, I gotta... Okay, so our resources are basically done. So yeah, we just got a Super Rod. Oh no, not that. 1, 2, 3. Actually, yeah, I'll put the Psyduck in there. It's not guaranteed. It's highly probable, but not guaranteed. And then we just put... Oh, look at that deck. And then we just put... Yeah, double Starmie on top. I will put that there. And then we're gonna hope we don't want to see Misty's Pokemon. Okay, well, yeah, we have to just hope here. Crap. I don't think we got it. I don't think this is it. Oh yeah, those were the 2 cards we needed. We needed the Gyarados in the deck to potentially have another turn. Oh baby! Oh yes! Oh, that's amazing. We would have won anyways because I'm amazing. There you go. There you absolutely freaking go. I told you, this deck is so fun. We got 4-9. Oh yeah, that Bravery Charm. Oh yeah, that Bravery Charm's not going to protect you from Gyarados, baby. Look at that. Oh no, you put a Bravery Charm on your Mewtwo? 490 to the face. You know what? Maybe Geyser Beam's my good luck charm. You know, Raging Bolt has Mewtwo had Bravery Charm. I have my lucky charm. And I would be after Geyser Beam's lucky charms all day. See, that is why this deck is so fun. That is why it's fun. And I'm proud of Clamburglar for not giving Geyser Beam a shout out, even though Geyser Beam completely deserved a shout out. All right, let's play the Hassel one more time. But this is why deck building doesn't matter with this deck. It's just like, just put Sacred Ash and Super Rod and Recovery and just hope. Yeah, there's no good fire decks. 5 guaranteed. Slow playing? Oh, is it? Oh, okay. You know I'm not good at math. We got the nuts. Yeah, slow playing. Yeah, sorry. I can't do math, okay? I literally cannot do maths. That's fine, okay? You know, I really have to change my, like, stream setup because I can't read chat as well. So it's like I can't read the most recent messages, and then when it moves too quickly and I'm trying to think, my brain gets fried like an egg. And where's my cheat sheet? That's less fun. Doesn't seem like my opponent's here. Of course I will go first. Team Louie, we don't need to hit Typhlosion for weakness. Typhlosion gets knocked out fairly easily. All right, so this is not the hand you send a Magikarp up front with. I mean, I guess we just put that guy there, and then we can knock out a Bidoof if we top deck an energy. But yeah, like everything went perfectly last game. But you look at this, we're starting Ciphermaniac and Hassel, and we're going first. I mean, like, if we do face a gouging fire... Okay, so they're not here. The glad baby is not here, so that means we can talk about other things. How are your balls doing? Are they full? It's Dragapult. Whoopee. So yeah. It's an Iono top deck, whatever. That means late July, we should find out the ban list for Worlds if they follow the same pattern as last year, which is kind of boring. And if you didn't see it on Twitter, we got the full reveal for a few English Black Bolt and White Flare cards that we can talk about because my opponent decided not to show up. Because PDC jail is such a... Oh, they are here. Never mind. I take that back. But yeah, so it's called Oceanic Curse. They kept the Power Press name. I think it was Sea Curse was the Japanese translation. But yeah, get ready to see this card a lot. It sucks a butt. Its face is also kind of a butt. Or it's the Monopoly Man, however you look at it. Or sorry, the Pringles Man. As much as I want to Iono my opponent, we are not going to do that. So what do I want to top deck? And then I think we go Buddy-Buddy Poffin and into Legacy Energy. Because I'm going to Iono next turn. I don't think the Psyduck's getting knocked out, unfortunately. I would like it if it got knocked out. And then they might just Badoo me. They're probably going to go out of their way to mount and Badoo me, but that's okay. Because they didn't play a supporter last turn. That fills me with confidence. Just like how For the Win fills me with optimism. Ah, crap, they got Ultra Cloak. Ocean Pringles, yeah. So the Jellicent, we were just talking about this in case this makes it into the YouTube video, because my opponent wasn't here for like 5 minutes, and then they just randomly showed up because they're a Dragapult player and they hate happiness. Is that Jellicent's face is either a butt or it's the Pringles Man. Ocean Pringles Man. And yes, this is the English version, so you can tell it's 86 cards. What, it's White Flare? So WHT, White, BLK is Black Bolt, WHT is White Flare, and then it's the eye block. You all know that fun stuff. Oh, wait, why did I put Legacy Energy? I put Legacy Energy on top, and like, no, you're shuffling the deck pilot. Right. Forgot about that. Well, not that it really matters, because it's like, who cares? I think this is an Iono because it puts a lot of recovery cards on the bottom, which is kind of where you want them. That's less good, but also fine. Now the question is, do I put the Psyduck into play? I think no, because if they haul Lucha, I would just lose the Psyduck, and that's just a free prize. And here, pop quiz, press 1 if you think my opponent can read, press 2 if you don't think they can read. And people are saying a lot of things in chat. And yeah, TQ, don't worry about it, okay? There was no other way I could have done that. I should have gone for, instead of Buddy-Buddy Poffin Legacy Energy, I should have done Magikarp Legacy Energy. And Ninja, please, well, you can watch my video. I'll have lots of videos about Black Bolt and White Flare. The question with a new set like this is like, when do I do it, right? When do I start with all the... Okay, so they don't need to read yet. It's very important that I don't evolve the Magikarp unless I want to... Actually, I do have to evolve the Magikarp, unfortunately. I don't want to evolve the Magikarp, but I have to evolve the Magikarp, which is terrible. All right, so let's go Pokégear. Please give me something good. There's something good. And Ninja... Yeah, like I was thinking like maybe July 1st is when I start doing it or something. There's a research. Again, not a fan of research in this deck as much as I thought I would be. Okay, so do I want to Ultra Ball away the Academy and Night and the Starmie? I think that's a no. Hey, we got the... Why are we getting all the energy off the freaking Hassel? Okay, I think it's just Night Stretcher. The problem... Well, actually, I don't think Monkey Dory is a problem. The only way that Monkey Dory is a problem, obviously, is if they have Crispin. And if this is Tord's list, I honestly can't remember. I'm sure they do. All right, let's go get rid of the Psyduck, and then we'll Academy at Night the Storm. Son of a gun. Couldn't have been a Misty's Pokemon. It's never a Misty's Pokemon. All right, well, I mean, it doesn't matter. All this humming and hawing doesn't matter if we just take the knockout and we lost 2 recovery cards. Of course. And whose feet we playing with today? We're playing with Gyarados' feet. And Kit Kat, yeah, so Black Bolt and White Flare are the final Starlit and Violet set before they go from Starlit and Violet to the Mega Evolution series. We could have had it. We could have had it all. Oh, and my terrible joke for the stream was going to be, what are you doing, Step Gyarados? Yeah, I don't know what I was doing there either. All right, well, maybe they can't read. Maybe they're going to retreat into Dragapult and they can't read. Well, I think it's pretty much going to be a full year, right? It's going to be pretty much an entire freaking year of Mega Evolution, because we don't know if Gen 10 is going to launch in November, or if they might move it up to September, or they might, you know, kick tradition and give us a November set because everything's screwy. I think they're going to go for game. I think they thought that they had game. Oh, they thought they had game. See, they couldn't read. They couldn't read. That's they can't read because they thought, oh, I can just win the game. No, it's on the bench. It's protected against everything. But PDCGL thinks it took damage because look where the green arrow is. Isn't that great that PDCGL thinks the arrow, the damage is on there? Because again, PDCGL is a well-made game. All right, so if I go, yeah, we Night Stretcher for Gyarados, and then unfortunately, I mean, I could save the Ultra Ball, but I don't think I want to. I could Academy at Night the Sacred Ash, but again, I don't think I want to. So we just want to send back these guys, and then I think that's fine. But we did lose some recovery cards, which is never great. And we didn't really get any recovery cards, but that's pretty good. Okay, we got double Psyduck. Please don't Psy suck. There's no reason to play with my rod right now. So we just go Flustered Leap. We can do this. Suck my butt. Okay, just don't mill any Sacred Ash. Oh my god! You're supposed to be on my side, Psyduck. I mean, it's just, I want... Psyduck is too destructive. Oh my god! Okay, we did lose another Sacred Ash, which is very bad, which is why I do like the MIRIAM build, even though MIRIAM draws you cards, which is not great. Okay, we may be in some trouble here. But on the plus side, maybe I can put a Staryu into play and do something there. Okay, okay. We're definitely... Oh, God. Can I even win this one? I don't even know if I can win this one. Okay, so you're getting knocked out. A reversal energy wouldn't even help me in this situation because that's bad. Yeah, so just the fact that I think we've milled like our Sacred Ash is really, really bad. There's a bosses. That doesn't help us. So I think it's just... Okay, so... I think the Night Stretcher is just too important here to get a Magikarp. Okay, but remember, they Iono'd me and I haven't shuffled my deck, right? So they Iono'd me. That put a Super Rod on the bottom. I only need one Misty's Pokemon. I think it's okay to do this because there is a Super Rod on the bottom. Just don't give me Misty's Pokemon. Okay, well, we got our one. All right, so we're going to lose whatever one of those cards was. This guarantees that's good. And then we go Splashing Panic, so that's a knockout. Ah, we lost the Super Rod. Yeah, it's very luck-based. I will definitely admit that. It's very luck-based. We have Academy at Night. You know, it's all hope is not lost. It's just almost lost. And, I mean, I do have another Splashing Panic, but then it's like, then what? Okay, that's fine. And we did preserve a bosses. And I don't think... Oh, wait, did they just give me a Latias? Thank you. I'm just not going to attack now. And did they use their ace spec? Probably. Nope. Oh yeah, Neo Upper. Alright, so they're just gonna Maractus. It's a miraculous Maractus, so we just do nothing until we get everything. So we just do nothing. It's a sound strategy. Wait, there was a 4 Sacred Ash? Alright, well, I guess we just end turn and... I mean, I could also go for it, but I think it's better to try and wait for the bosses and just knock out the Latias. Right? Because they're going to have to corner me for, what, 6 more turns? The odds that I get the bosses in those turns is pretty high. And then if they knock out the Gyarados, I'll have access to Hassel. So yes, this is the boring part of the game where things are going to slow right down. But it's very important that I do not hit into them. And obviously what could go wrong is they can, you know, build up a Dragapult. There's a counter catcher. That's fine. Because now we don't have to worry about anything. So yeah, this is fine. We can definitely win. That's a Night Stretcher. I can't retreat. I could go for Gyarados here. We don't do that. Do I go for the Magikarp though? Hang, I think we just wait. I think we have time. We don't have to panic. There's no time. There's no reason to splashing panic. I know it's boring. I know I like to go. You know, I pretend I play Pokemon cards like I'm with a woman. I just go as fast as I can and then regret things afterwards. Yeah, the Crispin, well, no, it'd have to be Crispin into Pult into Gust, right? Because the Gyarados will survive. It's just, yeah, the reason I didn't put the other Magikarp down is because they'll need a 3 or 4 card combo. I'll put the Magikarp down this turn for sure. Yeah, maybe I should have. Ooh, hello. Well, there goes all their bosses. Please tell me they don't have another counter catcher. Oh, this is the Tord list with 4 bosses and 3 counter catcher, isn't it? But they can't Crispin, so we're fine. Okay, so Magikarp's done. We're fine. Everything is fine. It's all good. We're gonna get the card that we need. That's not the card that we need. We need many things. That is not the card that we need. Though I guess I can Splashing Panic now. No, because then if they just have another Gust card, then we're screwed. So we attach to you, and then we just go end turn. I'm still hopping on the bosses train. I feel like that's our path to victory, and maybe they'll get antsy in their pantsy, and they'll think, oh no, that last time was a glitch by PDCGL. I can definitely knock out that Magikarp now. Oh, see, okay, we can still Night Stretcher. We're still fine. There's Rock Scouting. Maybe they'll go for it. Oh, there's a Hawlucha. Okay, we're still fine. You know, they're over there playing the game. I'm over here. I don't even know what I'm doing. I mean, I can Night Stretcher for Gyarados, right? Never mind. we do not Night Stretcher for Gyarados. So do I have to put up to 3 of them? Okay, so we just go end turn, right? Just end turn, and then we have it if they knock out the Magikarp, because they don't have a knockout with... Oh, they do with the counter catcher again. Please don't have the counter catcher. They have the counter catcher, or the bosses or something. And don't worry, I have a plan for that. I have a plan for that obvious thing you just pointed out to me. I have a plan, because remember, they only have 3, they've only taken 3 prize cards, so we still have access to a few things. I just want to get all the cards out of my deck, and then we can win. Thanks, Cleffa. Real useful there. Okay, so we get the bosses, the energy, and the Poffin, I believe. So bosses, energy, Poffin. And then, yeah, bosses, energy, Poffin. Or Academy at night? Okay, so... Oh, yeah, what if they use Iono? What's their Iono count? They've used 3? There's no way they have a 4th one. Okay, calm down. All right, so I think we get all those because that's non-things. And then we go... Night Stretcher for Magikarp. We go... Attached to the Magikarp. Maybe I shouldn't have done that. Maybe I should have Poffin for the Magikarp and then kept the Night Stretcher in case they... Yeah, that was an oopsie. I did that in the wrong order. I should have Poffin for the Magikarp and then done the thing. But that's okay. So we're going to Super Rod in double Gyarados plus a Psyduck. And then end turn. So yeah, if they just Iono me, we're kind of screwed. But they can't, I don't think they can take the risk and use corner here. Right? Because they're going to deck out. You know, maybe they prize their last Iono. They might deck out if they're not careful. What if they Dragon Ball? Oh, that's fine. Our Magikarp is moisturized and so submerged. Oh, there's an Ursa. Wait, that's fine. Yes. Attacked with the Ursa. Wait, are they out of Dragon Ball or something? Ah, there's the Iono. But that's fine. We still have another turn. Yeah, I did that in the 100% wrong order. It should have been Buddy-Buddy Poffin for the Magikarp. And then don't screw it up, and then I screwed it up. So they currently are just a Dragon Headbutt away. But if we top deck, all we got to do is top deck one of the 2 Gyarados that I put back in the deck. The problem with taking the knockout is... I think is because it would have put 6 damage. Oh my goodness. Okay, we can do this. We can do this. I know that my deck is full of crap, but we can do this. I don't think we have enough, but we only need 4. Oh, yes. There's no reason why this deck should be so much fun. And look at that. We prized the Lanas and the Gyarados. Oh, this deck. See, good things come to those who wait. Except I'm Legends Mom. Okay, so Vaporeon and I, we weathered that storm. We Splashing Panic. That is how it goes. See, if you don't practice with this deck, if you don't whack off by yourself off stream, you don't know how to win those games. Dragapult. I'm still playing the Hassel build. All right, so we gotta get off this Hassel build. I don't like this Hassel build. And Jaw, you gotta tell me what you want it to be. That's kind of the whole point. My shorts are so comfy. All right, so catchphrase. It's an intro catchphrase. It's near the top, right? I'm wearing my comfy shorts. Where's the... I'm wearing my... Wait, did they change it? Or is that a winning message? Is that is my shorts are so comfy a winning message? My strikes were too rapid. Well, there it is. Okay, so it is my short. It is a victory message. I do like how the slider, you can't click on it. Sure, let's dive in. Ariel, you should also blow. But yeah, you can check out my starter guide. Okay, so we're going to get off the Hassel build. Let's switch over to the MIRIAM one. Let's see if MIRIAM's any good. Gyarados, yeah, Gyarados beats Dragon Ball. Yeah, see, there you go. This deck should not be as fun. And Kebby, Magikarp is protected against damage on the bench, so it's really good. I did play a little risky there for sure. Right, I was maybe a little more riskier than I should have been, but I'm like Tom Cruise. I like risky business and sucking butts. Okay, here, this is fine. Yeah, we just give him the Lapras and see what happens. It's damage and effects of attacks. So it's not damage and damage counter. It's damage and effects of attacks. So it's really good. Walking Plane, every deck wants to go second. That's why I have a version with 3 Cleffas. You always just, oh my god, it's actually a fire deck. But yeah, Ariel or Ariel, what do you need tips on? Because if you need just the tip, I Am Legend has can help you with that. But it's just tough to say. Like, are you losing games? Because my advice would be to just upgrade the free decks. I do have a video on that, and just go second, and that's about it. Go second, upgrade the free decks, and you'll start winning. And cryptocurrency, well, because we have 6 different lists, right? So that list has the research, and we learned that maybe research isn't the best. So now we're switching to a list that doesn't rely as heavily. All right, so we go. What I really like about Lapras is the 1 retreat cost. It should not have a 1 retreat cost. That is kind of crazy to me that it's just like, oh yeah, I just have a 1 retreat cost. Like, I know it's the like ride Pokemon. Is it the transport Pokemon? I knew what it was called. So it having a 1 retreat cost is pretty goated. And before anyone says anything, well, trust your pilot. Clearly you had Lapras and a Magikarp in hand. Why didn't you promote the Magikarp? I didn't have the Poffin, okay? If I had the Poffin in that hand, obviously we promote a Magikarp and we just skip the Lapras altogether. But also, I know that a good player checks their deck. So I would have known that, oh, I need to check my deck before we commit to that strategy because there's only 1 Cleffa. It slithers towards people, then without warning, it explodes its own head. It explodes its own head? Wait, is that a Blacephalon? Why isn't Vapor? Hey, anything's the ride Pokemon if you concentrate hard enough. See, Blacephalon, you can't fool me. Oh, are they gonna go for a Magikarp? Oh, you're going for a Magikarp, aren't you? You don't know. No, they'll probably just go for the Lapras. Okay, press 1 if you think they can read. Press 2 if they can't read. And Josh, because I know everything about Blacephalon. Blacephalon's the creepiest Pokemon ever made. Of course, I'm intimately familiar with it. Yeah, unless you play Poison Donk. But basically, just go second and play the free decks, and you're a brand new PDC jail player, and you'll see some success. They're reading. I think they took a few seconds to read there, and they'll knock out the Lapras, but that's fine. Yeah, I don't mind. That's totally fine. Cleffa did its job. Lapras did its job. I mean, Iron Hands is obviously going to be a bit of a problem, but as long as I can outpace them, we'll be totally fine. Okay, yeah. Research just never feels good in this deck. And, you know, this list, I did build it before anything happened. All right, so we want to get... I also have a Fezandipiti. That actually might not be the dumbest thing, believe it or not. Okay, so we have a Sacred Ash and a Gyarados. Okay, so... I think getting 3 non-Misty's cards out of the deck is the safest way to go. I only have to get 3 here. So what I can do is I can... Yeah, this is so tough. I guess I go Academy at Night, Ultra Ball away the research, and I think just the research, honestly. Just double research, go get Fezandipiti, and then hope that like I get 1 Misty's Pokemon here. Because then we can Academy it. See, there you go. Then we just Academy at Night it. And this is the perfect hand. This is why you don't want to play research, because I would never use research in this situation. It's 100% always going to be, we got 3. Yeah, Owens reads cards. That's how you know we're in trouble. And so, yes, research, cut research. It's good, but you can't risk losing your Super Odds or your Sacred Ash. You know, Hassel, I'm definitely changing my tune, like a cricket tune on Hassel. I think it's better than I originally gave it credit for, because it is like the best go look in your deck and go get something card. You know, maybe Arven is better. I think Iono is just good in general because it puts the cards on the bottom of your deck, so Iono is always good. We have a bosses, but why did... Okay, interesting they put the Legacy Energy there. I guess they assume that if I put the Legacy Energy on you, I'm not going to target the Armarouge, and they probably don't think I have bosses. Right, like, yeah, I can put one Sacred Ash on top of my deck with Academy at Night. I can't put 3 Super Odd and 2 Sacred Ash on top. So maybe it's just like a whole bunch of Cleffa, 4 Hassel, you know, Academy at Night. Make sure you have 4 Night Stretcher instead of the 3 that most of my lists have. It's just, no matter how well you build Gyarados... Wait, do they have anybody who can take a knockout? Wait, is the only one who can take a knockout the Terapagos? The Terapagos is the only one who can take a knockout, and it can't do it right now. They literally do not have a KO with anyone on their side of the field, and that's amazing. You know, I'm a master at the Ho-Oh Armarouge deck. Yeah, they just have to sacrifice their Reggie. Oh, that's amazing. Oh, that's so sad, but also so satisfying and amazing. All right, well, 100% we're going for the Ho-Oh here. Or I guess I can just go for the Armarouge and get rid of that and just be like, I'm going to give myself extra turns. Because it's weak to water. Yeah, we just go for the Armarouge. We guarantee ourselves an extra turn. And how many did I have? I had 4. So I guess we Sacred Ash all 4 back in. And we just go for it. I mean, I really didn't need to do that, but it's like a safety precaution. Oh, ultra punished. So we get the Legacy Energy off the field. They'll just promote, doesn't matter. But now they have a turn where they're definitely doing nothing, right? Because with the Legacy Energy off the field, now they can't go get Iron Hands. Though if they got Iron Hands, that might have been good. So I don't know. You know, maybe I got a little too greedy and I should have just gone for the Ho-Oh. But this does, you know, force them into a panic, because I know how bad it is when you lose your Armarouge. You just kind of scramble like an egg at that point. Kofu instead of research? I think I'd rather have Iono instead of research, to be completely honest. All right, well, let's go Super Rod the 3 energy back in, because we're definitely going to need those, even though I know I probably should have kept 1. But we're going to Miriam some dudes back in. Awesome. Really liked me. Oh, nope. There we go. Miriam is just so good. So good to have as just a backup call. Or, you know, your backup booty call. And, yeah, we'll save the Psyduck. Maybe I shouldn't do this. But, you know, you came here to see Gyarados splash and panic. Oh, God, we just lost everything. Oh, God, we lost it all. We lost bosses, we lost Miriam, we lost Legacy Energy. But we have all of our Sacred Ash, and I only need 2 knockouts to win. So, Nightmare Scenario, yes. Do I still have a very good chance of winning this game? Also, yes. Are they still going to knock out my Magikarp? Or are they going to bring up Fezandipiti? Oh, you jerk face. Doesn't matter, though, right? You can knock out my Fezandipiti. That's fine with me. You need 2 more. So I guess they're just going to put 150 on the Fezandipiti and... Okay. Yeah, that's fine. You want to knock it out, go right ahead. If I top deck a water energy, you're screwed. They just wanted to build up the damage. Oh, this deck. Why is this deck cooperating? It makes no sense. Okay, I'm going all out here. Okay, so we have Psyduck. We have a super. I think we'll just use the super rod and shuffle in 3, and we'll save the energy. All right, then we just go. Oh yeah, Psyduck. Obviously Psyduck. That's fine. And then Splashing Panic. We just need 4. All we need is 4. We got 5, baby. I found. Well, it's the fact that it works. Right? There's so many 2 prize decks out there. The fact that this somehow actually works is crazy. And, you know, if it wasn't for Sacred Ash, the deck would never work. This is the card that makes Misty's Gyarados actually be a thing. If it wasn't for anyone eating Sacred Ash, it would be horrible and unplayable. Because you'd have to rely on MIRIAM and Super Rod. And I think that's it, right? Like, obviously, you'd have Max Rod and Night Stretcher and Academy at Night, but just having a card that puts back 5 Misty's Pokemon. And Walking Plane, I think I'm waiting for the Genesect. Maybe I'll revisit when Genesect comes out. And then we just win. Right? Because I Lana's Aid for a Gyarados and an Energy. We have a guaranteed 2 turns. Because they can't get like a Wellspring Master or anything. All right, so let's go. I mean, we're obviously going for the win this turn, but you know what? We'll see what happens. All right, I think, you know, I'm still going to try to go for the win, but there's obviously a chance we don't. Oh no, we get the nah, we're going for the win, baby. Why don't you play it safe, Pilot? Oh, Pilot, why don't you play it safe and be smart here? You honestly think I'm going to do that? You honestly think, honestly, who thinks I'm going to do that? Play it safe. No, we did that last game. We're not doing that this game. Okay, just sending back everybody that has a Misty in their name. Like, if we miss the knockout here, like, that's statistically improbable. I just put back 8. So at least 8 of the Pokemon in my deck are Misties. Okay, well, that's fine because it's on the bottom. Though I could, if we hit 3 Misty's Pokemon, it might be better to use Super Rod. Right? If we hit 3 Misties, yeah, let's really min-max it here. Let's just really go for it. Let's just really just be like, yeah, we're just going for everything. Yeah. The Psyduck makes too much sense. That would have been 210 guaranteed. Oh, that was closer than it should have been. There we go. 350. We're bodying everybody. This is the greatest deck ever made. Oh man, I did not think Misty's Gyarados was going to be this fun or this good. It should be neither, but instead it's neither. So that was Sowens with Ho-Oh Armarouge, the most hard luck deck out there. Like, I don't think I've seen a deck that has this much bad luck than Ho-Oh Armarouge. Like, can you name a deck that is on paper that is as good as Ho-Oh Armarouge, but then just completely falls on its face? Because like Reshiram Zekrom, that was like the big hype deck in the tag team era. We were like, oh my god, Reshiram Zekrom, amazing. So it's going to be great. It's going to rule the format. And then it did nothing. But like Ho-Oh Armarouge, it's not necessarily hyped. It's that you look at all the cards and it's like, this should be amazing. Yeah, I mean, Legacy Energy hasn't really done anything. You know, maybe Max Rod and more Academy at Night is better, but let's change the Cleffa list. Like, I have Lucky Helmet. I don't know if that's good. Maybe a Fezandipiti is good just to have it because it's like then they don't knock out a Gyarados. So let's go. Yeah, we're going to get rid of... Let's get rid of all but one research. Let's go triple Hassel. Let's get rid of that research too. And then we'll go rescue board. Because we are... Actually, I'll make sure we get the right art because I have 17 different freaking rescue boards. And Major Blazer, same as it always has. Just click on the card and it's yours. See, and don't click on not owned because PTCGL will show you cards that you own. It's really intuitive. I guess I should select Destined Rivals, and I can wait. It has to be show cards all. Yeah, and then we go. There's got to be something I don't own, right? Yeah. Oh no, that's all the Misty stuff. There's got to be something here I don't own. Where's a card I don't own from this set? Okay, so all standard Destined Rivals. Maybe it's in trainers. No, I got 4 Sacred Ash. Well, is there one I have less than 4 of? TM Machine. Somehow don't have TM Machine. So yeah, you just click on the card and then click exchange, and that's it. So that's all you got to do is just go to all, machine, boom, easy. Just make sure you change it in filters. That's in the guide. I think it's in the 10 mistakes new players make, is you just have to go to show cards all, and then type in the card name, or just copy and paste the deck list, and that's also really easy. And Rayquaza, true. Too many moving pieces. No, Chen Pao lived up to it. Chen Pao absolutely lived up to the hype. It's just Badoo screwed it, right? If Badoo doesn't exist, Chen Pao, well, and Radiant Greninja rotating. But Badoo is one of the main reasons why it isn't. I'm blasting the goo. Okay, so it's always a little sus when they choose to go first. And I mean, I guess we go for the Lapras. And then, yeah. Okay, so this is a loss. So I think Grimmsnarl, if you don't get off to a fast start, is a loss. And Gardevoir, I think, is just always going to be a loss for this deck. Because if Lapras did 70 for 1, maybe, you know, Staryu, I can use Staryu and Starmie to maybe take a knockout. Yeah, Irida rotating as well. That also sucked. So yeah, rotation and Badoo really hurt it. Yeah, we don't want you. Hey, we do want the Fartazon, though. That's really good. All right, well, let's go get the Cleffa. And then I'll put the Staryu into play. We go Misty's Lapras, and then I think I play with my balls, and we go get a Magikarp, because I desperately need to get a Magikarp on the field early before we just lose the entire freaking game. Oh, right. We didn't change this. We changed the other. We changed the list I'll be playing next that has 3 Cleffa. And maybe we can go to 4 if I'm feeling crazy. But yes, Major Blazer. It is very easy to craft cards. You just tap a couple buttons. And if you're not playing PTCGL right now, absolutely play it every day. There's... Oh, wait. Who unpinned the codes message? Make sure you enter the codes if you haven't done it already, because they do expire fairly soon, I think. But just let me get that set up. There we go. Just enter those codes and you get free stuff. And then the daily quests, you get a lot more trainer points for daily quests now. That's actually pretty good. That's actually a pretty decent hand. Oh, and by the way, we did hit our follower goal of 6,800 when I wasn't streaming yesterday. So I should not stream more because we get more followers when I don't stream than when I do stream, which is weird. Major Blazer, the game just gives it to you. It's like I'm Legend's mom, just gives it to you all night long. All right, so I'm just knocking out the Kirlia, right? We want to... I guess I just get double Psyduck. Because we want to thin out as many things as we can. And I'm really contemplating rotting back in the 1 water energy because I really want to knock out this Kirlia. I don't think you have any idea how much I want to knock out that smug Kirlia's face. Yeah, this game doesn't have microtransactions, so that's one nice thing. Is like, well, Hey, we got it, but we didn't quite get what I wanted, but we got what I wanted. All right, so we go Psyduck. I'm not coming up short of a knockout on this Kirlia. Okay? We are not whiffing this knockout on this Kirlia. Damn it. We're just taking the knockout. Okay, we're not taking any risks. I know this was overkill, but we're not taking any risks on this Kirlia. And yeah, I mean, I probably should have put the Magikarp into play or something, and that Cleffa is not long for this world, and we probably did need another Magikarp. Don't worry about it, okay? If I can top deck a bosses, that Ralts is gone. At Walking Plane, I have 45,000 trainer points and 100 and something thousand trade credits, and I can exchange those trainer points for celebrations packs because I've maxed out celebrations, and I can get like 250,000 credits just by spending those trainer points. So I'm set for life. You think you're set for life? I'm set for life. Each set is only like 20,000 credits these days. You know, back in my day, I told you you'd have to set aside 30 to 40,000 credits, but that is when VMAXs and Vs were more expensive. Because I think VMAXs were 1,025 and Vs were 750, and now EXs are 600. Don't have a rare candy. Don't be. Oh, of course. Well, we lost this one. Well, actually, they don't take the knockout, which is nice. They do confuse me, which is bad. Like maybe the heavy Hassel build. Maybe we take out something and add in a counter catcher. Because if you have a bunch of Hassel, there's an increased chancey that you find your counter catcher and your legacy energy and stuff. So Hassel is just kind of like, oh, I can, you know, get other things. And Cristiano with the raid, thank you. We got raided by Gazer Beam, but your raid means more to me than anything Gazer Beam could do to me. For me. With me? Wait, are they just going for the knockout? Oh yeah, because I don't have a backup. You need an anti-Monkey Dory card? We had one. It was called an Amorous V, right? You know, that they gave us an anti-Dusknoir card. Now we need to get an anti-Monkey Dory card. And Cristiano, I haven't had this much fun playing Pokemon cards since I can't even remember. Can you? Okay, so they're knocking out the Staryu, so there goes all my attackers. That's bad. Okay, so I think we just lose, right? Because I can't put in I don't think I can put in enough Magikarp to win. Huge beard guy, it'll be in the description of the YouTube video, or you can just check out my Rogue Decks video, but I'll have, you know, 5 different lists in the description of the YouTube video. So don't you worry, they'll all be in the description. Erich, yeah, Gardevoir's impossible. I don't even know why we're still here. I'm just, you know, I gotta pretend like I care about this game, but you know, you gotta balance out. We've had so much fun. We gotta balance out the fun with the bad stuff, and Gardevoir is the bad stuff. All right, well, I guess we'll see what's in the deck. Yeah, I think I have to MIRIAM in some Magikarp. Because I think we lose. Like, I don't want to MIRIAM because it draws me cards, but I also feel like I have to MIRIAM here. Because that's just kind of what we got to do. Hey, we actually didn't get any Misty's cards. That's really good. Thank you. All right, so Academy at night. I can't shuffle the deck. Feels like there's no reason in the world that I would attach this energy, but I need to maybe draw a card. Do I need to draw a card? I don't need to draw a card. Well, I mean, I'm drawing a card, but I don't need to draw an extra card. And King Super, but we're under 1,500. And Huge Beard guy, yeah, because trust your pilots on the case. Me and my dog, do I like Magic the Gathering? No. Do I play it? Yes. I think that's the... Okay, that's fine. I think that's the consensus for every Magic player. Do I like it? No. Do I spend money and play it constantly? Yes. Okay, interesting that they're not spreading it around like cheeks. I guess they want to knock out 2 Magikarp. But I re-downloaded Marvel Snap because they have like a brand new game mode that's limited time only. So I'm like, okay, I haven't played Marvel Snap in a couple months. I'll play it, see how it's going. The new game mode's not very good, unfortunately. So I'll probably just play it a little bit just to get some rewards because I do play it every couple months. It's just, it is so difficult. So freaking difficult to get cards in that game. Like, you have to spend so much money or just play the game every single day, max out every battle pass and ladder and everything. So Marvel Snap, you think TCG Pocket is bad for collecting cards? Try playing Marvel Snap. And me and my dog, I have done Magic Arena streams in the past. I don't know if I deleted them, but there might still be Magic Arena videos on my YouTube channel. It's just, clearly I found my hole. I found the hole and I filled it, and that hole is TCG Live. Do they seriously have the triple KO on all of my match? This is insane. This is insanity. Now they have game. They have to knock out the Magikarp, then they knock out the Cleffa. They took 4... Oh, Monkey Dory is a fair and balanced card. Monkey Dory is a fair and balanced card. They took 4 prizes in 1 turn with Monkey Dory. They literally took 4 prizes in 1 turn with 3 Monkey Dory in play. Wait, was it 4? I don't know. They did a lot, is what I'm trying to say. Okay, so we're halfway through the stream. I mean, let's try the Cleffa build. I already have enough for the YouTube video, which is absolutely hilarious. My name is Jeff. Yeah, the Magikarp have 30 hit points, so Frostlass is bad, Monkey Dory is bad. Yeah, if you're facing Grimmsnarl or Gardevoir, you gotta get your Gyarados up and running really quickly, but that's not always guaranteed with a deck that's focused on letting your opponent beat you off a little bit. Yeeby, you gotta give me money to swear. You know, that's you give me money, you subscribe to me, you get 1 swear word a month. Everyone knows the rules. Unless you're new here, but you know the rules. Everyone knows the rules. This is a family-friendly channel. You know not to swear in a family-friendly channel. Yeah, that's like going into a JoJo Siwa video or stream or something and saying a bad word. You don't do that. Okay, we're a family-friendly community, and we're all... Okay, wait. Salamence is fine. Yeah, there's nothing not family-friendly about feet. Everyone likes feet. Okay, are you ready? Oh, I was about to do the Ultra Ball away the Gyarados to activate MIRIAM, and that's one nice thing that MIRIAM's better than Hassel is you can play with your balls and no one gets mad. Okay, so we have MIRIAM. I guess I could actually... I mean, I could just go like double Magikarp. But I mean, this deck is centered towards Cleffa. I mean, I think, yeah, we just go into you, grasping, draw. The Magikarp is protected. Well, okay then. This is a JoJo show. I have not watched JoJo's Wacky Travels, okay? I'm sorry. I have a life. I'm not a nerd. No one's entered the prediction, by the way. Don't you think that this deck is going to win? And the prediction's for the next game. It's not this game. Oh, that shell's going to be gone in a second. All right, well, I think we just got it, right? We just knocked out the shell gone. I can already tell you this isn't going in the YouTube video. I mean, it's a Golisopod. What is it? Golisopod Salamence deck? Yeah, that's not going in a YouTube video. All right, so we go Hassel. You get non-Misty's cards. That's the whole strat here. You just get non-Misty's cards. Again, I don't think we get some Sacred Ash. I don't think Iono is necessarily good either. Okay, then we go Night Stretcher. We're going to guarantee ourselves the KO. Well, I mean, not guarantee, but basically guarantee. And then we go Splashing Panic. Oh, that was a lot closer than it should have been. E-Rich. Okay. Is that like actually lore in the games? Because I never explored the school. It was not Hogwarts. Let's put it that way. What was the academy called? Just the Scarlet and Violet Academy? The Ash Ketchum School for kids who can't read good? Oh, you're not going to swing and skedaddle. You know, you should panic before you swing and skedaddle. Oh, you're done, son. You're absolutely filthy busted. Okay. Oh, their discard pile's freaking out because they know. They know what's about to happen to them. We go get a Psyduck, and we just absolutely clap their cheeks into the Elder Scrolls Oblivion. Wait, how many do I got in there? 3? That doesn't seem right. All right, 1, 2, 3. Oh, don't want that. Okay, then we just go Psyduck, and we just need 4. That's it. 4 is all we need, and then that's GG, and they will remember the day they got beat off by crap. That's what it's called? What? That's actually the name. That's the... Oh, okay, so they're called something different in Scarlet and Violet, but I honestly never I've never heard that before. You could have given me 1,000 guesses, I never would have been able to tell you that that's the name of the school. All right, well, I guess we just MIRIAM and see what happens. We did not get an energy, I'm sorry, okay? Forgive me, for I have not gotten an energy, but I mean, we're gonna win. We're gonna be fine. They're not gonna get anything off the top here. They're not a wrestler off the top rope. They're not gonna get anything. Yeah, like who actually explored the school? All I remember is the frame rate being terrible, people clipping in everywhere. There was like a bookcase that you had to go to. I never talked to the teachers. Apparently there's like teacher progression or something where you can like get to know them or something weird. Yeah, I don't think I use Iono here. I think we just let them beat me off and just be like, sure, you want to take a knockout? Go for it. Yeah, if the Persona devs made Pokemon, there would be romance options, and we would like it. Okay, that's still not great. I guess I go Ultra Ball away these two. We have to get a Magikarp. That's... Oh, I guess I can get the Fezandipiti. Because I do need an energy. So I guess we go Fezandipiti first, and then MIRIAM? Or MIRIAM first, then Fezandipiti? Who cares? See? Nothing matters when you're Oh, we didn't need energy. Oh, right. We didn't actually need all that. That's fine. All right. Well, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that's fine. Mr. Low Elo boy, because I keep track. You know, it's like a menstrual cycle. I always keep track of it for my, never mind. I've said too much. All right, so put that there. Splashing Panic, just need one. Not gonna fret about it. I'm not a guitar. I'm not gonna fret about it. You know, just a casual 490. Just a casual 490 on that one. Oh, you know, no big deal. Oh, you know, just 490 on a Golisopod. Oh no. They can hide for the rest of the game. If they hide for 13 turns, we lose. Okay, we got a Gyarados, that's good. So they can extend the game, just hide, prevent all damage from and effects of attacks. We're so screwed. I think my personal record for hide has been what, like 8? Like that type of effect. Way back in the day, there were desperation plays with like Apom and stuff. And Nick, if you truly were Ultra, you'd have some balls next to your name. Okay, we just... Well, that's unfortunate. I did not want that. Okay, well, let's... I mean, that's fine, right? Let's just put them all back in. It does... I don't really think it matters here. We just shuffle everybody back in. I go Sacred Ash. We just go... And Nick, see, it always works. All you got to do is goad people into making them feel small, and then they'll give you money. That's how you want to know how I got these stars? Want to know how I got this money? It's by goading people into giving it to me. And as you know, I am a masturbator. Oh my god, why is this deck so fun? Everyone's out here. I got that one, Ryu. That's pretty good. I would pin that, but there's all those codes. So yes, if you have not redeemed the 3 codes in the pinned comment, please do that. All right, so what did I say I was going to change? I think Lucky Helmet's fine. I think Fezandipiti is fine. You know, Iono just doesn't feel fine. Right? It's like I'd rather have like 4 Ultra Ball, 4 Hassel, 4 MIRIAM. Let's try it. Right? This is a Trust Your Pilot special anyway. Let's get rid of all these guys. Oh, today I learned I only have 3 Hassel. Today I learned I only have 3 copies of Hassel. And then we can go, yeah, we can go Counter Catcher. I don't feel terrible putting a Counter Catcher on the list. Of course, BDCGL wants me to have the wrong one. Play Judge to be annoying. That's not the dumbest thing. But like, we play 3 Cleffa. We're guaranteed to get it, right? We have 4 Super Rod. Maybe we should have a 3rd Night Stretcher. Oh, because we have Max Rod. Yeah, we don't need another one. We have Max Rod. Maybe more Ultra Ball. Because our hand is just going to be like Pokemon at some point. So maybe we do play like 2 Iono. Why not 5 Cleffa? Let's put 4 Cleffa. Because you want to start the Cleffa every single game. Let's not. Yeah, maybe we just want to have 3 Ultra Ball. This is a very risky list. How dare you? How dare... I am Trust Your Pot. You do not send me friend requests. Change Super Specs? I already have a YouTube video. I can whack off for another hour and it doesn't affect the bottom line. Oh wait, this is the prediction game. Oh crap, there's 17,000. Okay, I thought only like 10 people had voted like 10 channel points. Okay, I didn't realize that people actually voted because like halfway through, it was 0 for yes, 10 for no. Do you see how many freaking Cleffa I put in the deck? Did you see how many Cleffa were in this deck? How many Cleffa do you see right now? Do you see 0? Because I see 0. There are so many basics. I would have rather had Lapras. I would have rather had Cleffa. I would have, like a Buddy-Buddy Poffin could have done it. An Ultra Ball could have done it. Yeah, I mean, this could have been an Iono, so maybe it's my fault. I have regrets. As long as they don't attach an energy, we have a chance, though. I mean, I don't know what the thought process is. You've already played your supporter. You've played your stadium. Is it like oh, they got the attachment. Realistically, all I need to do to win this game is get a basic. So as long as I can play the game, we can win the game. That's not a basic. And if you're wondering, there is no MISTY'S Golduck. And that Psyduck card that everyone's talking about that stops Dusknoir, it's kind of hilarious because there is a Golduck that has the exact same ability as the Psyduck that shuts off Dusclops and Dusknoir, but the Golduck is completely useless. There's nothing special about it. It has just slightly more hit points, a slightly better attack. So yes, the Psyduck that stops Dusclops and Dusknoir has a Golduck with the exact same ability, but it's the best, most useless card ever, and they just won the game. I blame PDCGL for this one. You don't know that this could have been an Iono. You don't know. I'm so sorry. I am so sorry. This was not my fault. It is PDCGL's fault, okay? PDCGL clearly hates all of you. All right, let's, maybe we do just, maybe we put some Iono back in the deck. Maybe, maybe we do put some Iono back in the deck. That wouldn't be the dumbest thing. Yeah, maybe we just do that. And yeah, let's pretend like that didn't just happen. Well, yeah, if I win, it's my skill as a deck builder. If I lose, it's PDCGL's fault. And Lana, you know what, Lana? If you type out, trust your pilot has the nicest feet and I'm jealous, then we can battle. You also have to do all the work when it comes to sending me a friend request, though I think we're still friends, right? Oh, wait, what's my... I thought I had a command. We are never going to start Cleffa, are we? Thank you. All right, so we will battle. What's my... I have a command for TCG Pocket. I just can't remember what it is that has my friend code. I always forget what the command is. There's no way I'm remembering my friend code. And King Super Specs? Where's the MISTY'S Toge Pie? Well, that's the sound alerts commands that are just stupid things. Oh, yeah, so that's what I was going to say. I was thinking if I do like a sub goal of like 5 to 10 subs for a future stream, then I can get... Oh, God. I don't even want to Cleffa this hand. And we prize 2 Magikarp. But then I can get a new loading screen to start the stream, and that's kind of fun. Like, if I go for a Bubble Beam and we flip heads, that doesn't seem like the worst thing in the world. Right? But they could just Prime Catcher. It's like, I'd rather have the 2 cards. Let's risk it. There's nothing at stake here. If we flip heads, I look like a genius. Oh! Yeah, it's like TCG Pocket or something? TCG PDCGP? Friend code? Oh, no, it's sub. It's sub. That's what it was. Because you have to pay me money to be my friend. So yeah, if you want to be my friend on TCG Pocket, and if you want to like my my thing that gives me a ticket every day, go for it. I literally have over 1,000 shop tickets, and I buy all the monthly stuff. And I think I have like 1,500 pack hourglasses, and I spent money on the game, and it's just sitting there in my account because I don't care, and I'm almost at level 50. The fact that I'm not at level 50 yet goes to show you how little I've been playing the game. Oh, this is great. My plan worked perfectly. Well, not really. We just traded 2 for 1. But 2... wait, is it... I can't remember the name of the band, but 2 is better than 1 from what I've heard. Okay, so we can abruptly flash them, which does soften up the Fezandipiti, but I think at this point I'd rather just draw 3. Right? Because we can always use the Starmie at a later point to maybe clean up a KO, because it still does 60 for 1 energy. Which, if I come up short on this, like if I do 210 to a Raging Bolt, then obviously that's great. Lana, there's no way you can win. I'm going to show you what's about to happen to you. Now, you can keep the stream open. You can use the time stone from Doctor Strange to see the future, and you'll still lose. There's nothing you can do to win against Gyarados as a Raging Bolt player. Literally 0 things. You should be shaking in your, well, not your socks because you're not wearing those, but you should be shaking in your lotioned up feet. Did they just burst roar away 2 Sada when they had a very easy KO? That's not very nice. That is very mean what you have done to me, and I do not like that. All right, so we retreat into the Starmie, because the Starmie, we want to have that in the discard pile. Like, yes, I know what I said about the 60 damage, but it's better to have the Starmie in the discard pile. Kadu, we had a YouTube video less than halfway through the stream. That's how good this was. Gyarados is way too much fun. It should not be this much fun, but when I whack off, good things usually happen. Obviously, it's a dragon. You look at a giraffe. Anytime I've ever looked at a giraffe, I've always been like, yeah, that's a dragon. Jeez, get with the times. Okay, this is a terrible hand. I guess I just go Super Rod the energy back in, and then Hassel. We want to get things that are not things. Okay, good. We got things that are not things, but I have to go get... Huh. I mean, I have MIRIAM for next turn. I guess I go Max Rod over Sacred Ash, because we have 2 MIRIAM in the hand. Oh, right. This is the game where the thing happened. This is the game where everything went wrong. I forgot. All right, so I think maybe we don't Psyduck it up here. Let's do it. Right? There's no reason not to. And we lost a Super Rod. Great. It turns out there were many reasons. Yeah, I should have just been like, we're not gonna get it. Fun fact, Horizon Forbidden West is one of the, like, 3 games I've got the platinum on PlayStation. The first one I ever got was The Walking Dead Season 1. You get that by just beating the game. And then I also got the Far Cry 4 platinum, and then Horizon Forbidden West. Because the platinum was actually... Oh, no, Infamous Second Son. I also got that one. So, like, 3 real platinums, let's say. But yeah, the Infamous Second Son one took like 20 hours because it's a 10-hour game. You just got to beat it twice. Forbidden West was like 30 to 40 hours, which was great. That's a very solid 8.5. And then Far Cry 4. Far Cry 4, I think, was my first real foray into the Far Cry franchise, and I was very happy with it. It was just so much fun and stupid. All right, we got this. All I have to do is not lose, and we're fine. Wait, is that a good thing? Okay, so we go Max Rod. I just want to get you. I mean, I want to... Oh, hang on. I think the water energy is more important than the Psyduck because I can just do all the things, right? So we go Psyduck, attach. So we're definitely starting to learn how this deck ticks and then talks. Yeah, let's go Sacred Ash 4 back in. 1, 2, 3, 4. Psyduck. How much do you want to bet this is a Misty's Pokemon? What a shock. Who could have guessed? Who could have guessed that was going to be a Misty's Pokemon? All right, so there we go. Helps thin out the deck of some cards I didn't need. Obviously, losing bosses isn't great, but it doesn't seem like they have any single prizers in this list. They might have a baby. There's two Magikarp in the prizes. How did we not get one? This is fine. This is totally fine. We have an attack next turn, and we can knock out whoever we want. Okay, well, Slitherwing is fine because they don't take a knockout. Slitherwing, I mean, if they have a Prime Catcher, they can knock out a Magikarp. But then that seems like a waste. Seems like they're doing it. Or they're really going to hope that that burn sticks. Or they're just really hoping that burn sticks. Yeah, because it's kind of weird that Gyarados doesn't resist fighting. There's, oh god, I can't remember who it is, but there's a card in Black Bolt and White Flare. I think it's a stage 1. It's a middle evolution of a fighting type line. The Gigalith. I think it's Boldor. Boldor does extra damage if your opponent's active has a fighting resistance. But resistance is the most underutilized thing in the Pokemon TCG. Like, you look at this. How many Pokemon are on the field? I can put like Staryu and Starmie and stuff. We can have a full field, and there's just Mew and Latios that have resistance. Okay, so yeah, it doesn't activate Counter Catcher. They're just giving me a turn to whack off, and that's great. And do I just not attack? If I flip heads here, I think I just don't attack. Yeah, I think we just... Because why would I attack? Right? That seems like a dumb thing to attack here. We just MIRIAM some dudes back in the deck. Take our time. I mean, I guess I could do it, right? The problem is that it doesn't help me out, right? It doesn't help me out at all to do that. So... Sure, you wanna knock me out? Go for it. And I think one of the decks I'm most excited to try with Black Bolt and White Flare is Wugtrio. I don't think I've played Wugtrio since rotation, and if I have, it's been, I blocked it out of my memory, because Ignition Energy is a guaranteed attack. So instead of just basically having 4 reversal energy and hoping, now you have 4 reversals plus 4 ignition energy, and you can always chuck in a Dusclops or something to, force your opponent to take a prize if they try to get cute and like Frostlash you and Monkey Dory you 100 times. So I'm very excited for Wugtrio to make a comeback, because Wugtrio was like one of my favorite decks back when it was good. Back when we had double turbo and counter gain and reversal, it was great. But now you don't even have to be losing to activate its attack and just use Ignition Energy. You can use Ignition Energy 4 times. And we have Redeemable Ticket now in case you prize a bunch of your energy. We have Night Stretchers. We have all these great cards that make Wugtrio better. And that Ignition Energy just lets you attack, which is awesome. Return to the coin flip counter. Wugtrio has never let me down, so I'll be flipping heads all day. Okay, I was not expecting the Fan Rotom. But again, I was not expecting them to not attach to the Fan Rotom. Number 1, I was not expecting the Fan Rotom. Number 2, I was not expecting them to attach to the Raging Bull instead of the Fan Rotom. And Shiny Ray, no, we do not play Expanded. I will do maybe one Expanded stream right before Black Bolt and White Flare about the top 3 best decks in Expanded. But that's all you're going to get from me. I know you saw my tweet earlier today. Okay, well, thank you for the free prize. Oh, right. Counter catcher's not active again. Well, yeah, you're not sub to trust your pilot. Obviously, you love expanded. So I guess, are they just going to give me the fan Rotom? So that was their plan? Why not do it the other way around? Why do it that way and not do it the other way around? Interesting. Very interesting decision by my opponent. Okay, so let's go Night Stretcher for the Magikarp. Carp. All right, and then we go attach to the Magikarp. I only need one, right? There's no way we sniff their socks, right? So if I just... I mean, I could go get like a Staryu or something, right? Staryu's surprisingly undervalued in this deck. Also, we didn't... Two of these are Magikarp. Okay, if we don't get a freaking Magikarp here, I'm going to be like, yeah, that tracks. Okay, we got it. And I do like how Misty is like covered up in her portrait here. Because, you know, there's been Misty's cards where it's like, hey, how much skin can we show on this Misty? And there was that infamous naked Misty card. So they're like, no, we gotta make sure she's fully clothed here. We gotta make sure she's covered up. King Super Specs, it doesn't seem like they want to... Yeah, they'll never reprint double colorless. Double Turbo was fair, but they might have to nerf it further. Nick, you're on the internet. Use the internet. Okay, that's bad. Because we need to get a Magikarp. So as soon as we get a Magikarp... Hey, suck my butt. Link, yeah, so I can avoid that just nasty part of the internet where degenerates live. And this is my favorite part of the Pokemon trading card game, is where doing nothing is the correct strategy. Nothing I enjoy more than doing nothing and winning. But was it ever printed in English? I know it was in Japanese, but just like search up Naked Misty, Pokemon card, banned. Or just, you know, uncouth. Yeah, at this point, we don't need the Staryu because it's a little too late. We do just need a bunch of shuffle cards. And we have some. I was going to say we have a lot. No, we have some. All right, let's put... Yeah, we're going to be able to shuffle a bunch, so I'm not really worried about using Iono or Cleffa. Actually, I should have saved the Iono. Never mind. Who cares about doing the right thing in life? That was a goated Cleffa. I don't think I could have picked a better Cleffa. That's insane. And I do need the counter catcher though, but between Hassel and Fezandipiti and our top deck, we're going to see 12 cards next turn. So even if they're going to take the knockout with the Fan Rotom, that's fine. But we're going to see 12 cards. I wish I could have put the Lucky Helmet on the Cleffa. I wish I hadn't killed that fish. Don't touch anything. No, touch whatever I want. Okay. They went for an ass landing. They took the bait. And Kadu cards get reprinted, but you never know when. The price of A-Spec spiked. Okay, that's fine. Okay, so we go... I have the Night Stretcher for a thing. We don't put anything in the deck. Oh, yeah, we just go flip the script and then Hassel, and we just need the counter catcher for game. Oh, God. Please don't do this. Oh, it's the last... Well, I mean, I know how it's ordered and stuff, but, like, that could have been horrible. All right, well, let's go Ultra Ball double Lapras. If there's a Cleffa in the deck, there's no Cleffa. Yeah, there's no Cleffa. Is there any math? I mean, I could stunt on them. Press 1 if you want me to stunt on them. Press 2 if you want me to be smart and not stupid. So press 1 if you want me to just absolutely stunt on them and be like, what? What are you going to do? What are you going to do when I do this to you? So you don't want me to stunt on them? You're all boring. You're all such boring people. I thought my chat was supposed to be fun and energetic and not like my ex-wife after 2 years. Okay, well, I can't count, so I'm just gonna believe. We're gonna go for their highest HP Pokemon. Yeah. I can't count, so I'm just choosing to believe that okay, well, that's bad, but we only need 4. We have 2 guaranteed. Easy dubs. See, I can't, not counting is good. See, I always go for the fun thing. We won a game where we prized 2 Magikarp, and we didn't see a Magikarp until we'd taken 3 prizes or 4 prizes. That is how, this deck should not be this good. It shouldn't be this fun. Shouldn't be this good. It's both. We're probably not going to get to 1500 because there are, you know, some really bad matchups. All right, let's challenge friend. Let's go with the Revavroom build because I want to see, like, I was like, this deck kind of needs card draw. Right, the deck kind of needs card draw to help smooth things out. But I think we've learned that maybe just putting Cleffa down is all you need to do. Just remember, I built these decks before the stream, before we kind of learned that, yeah, research not the best. Iono's good, but not perfect. Like, Hassel and MIRIAM definitely went up in my ranking of how good are these cards in the deck. Night Stretcher went up. I think you definitely want to have 4 if you can. 4 Super Rods so you can recycle the energy. Night Stretcher so you can get the energy back. 4 Sacred Ash, 4 Rod, 4 Night Stretcher. It's just, it's a lot. And, okay, this is only 1 Cleffa, so it makes sense that we didn't get a Cleffa. It's still annoying that I barely have started Cleffa, even though I put lots of them in the list. And Lana, yeah, there's like a 20-second delay or something. I just always have a delay on the stream just in case I leak my toes or something. All right. Wait, is this, are you about to donk me? You said there was some sort of poison package here. Am I about to get donked? Are you about to Donkey Kong Bonanza all over my face? Oh, so you were trying to be mean to me. Oh, you're gonna go for Squawkabilly, aren't you? Don't do it. Don't donk me, Lana. Uh-oh. Price aside, another reason why I'm not going for a Switch 2 is like, after Mario Kart World and Donkey Kong Bonanza, what's coming out on Switch 2 this year that you can't get on Switch 1? Like, yeah, Legends ZA is going to run better on the Switch 2, but you can still get it on the original Switch. I think oh, you got it! Congratulations. Every Donk player always gets the secret box off of a Squawkabilly. That is what I have learned. Yeah, who cares if it runs better? You should optimize the game for the system it's on, am I right? Oh, wait, you don't have the Petrarunt. Oh, so you have Carmine. You have Carmine for... There you go. Here we go. So you got it. You're a terrible person, Lena. Do you know that you're a terrible person? Did you know that you should give me a sub for letting you do this? I thought we were in for a fun game where you had like a Binding Mochi Raging Bolt list. No, you just have a Donk deck? You're the worst kind of person, Lena. You're the worst person I've ever seen. Everyone say boo, Lena. Boo, Lena. You know what? I'm revoking your name. You are now Digilena again. But you're no longer one of the Digidestined, and you just blew out a fart, didn't you? So yeah, you are no longer Lena. I revoke your name. This is what you deserve. No, Shiny Ray, I will do an expanded. We're playing Gyarados. We're splashing in people. They're out of cereal. Okay, we're gonna make them splash in their cereal bowl. Slow playing? Yes. Lena has committed the unforgivable sin of beating off Pilot. We don't allow that here. And Lana, oh, sorry, I said Lana. It was force of habit. Lena, if that is your real name. Am I playing Team Rocket's Tyranitar? That is the plan. I did a couple test games. Oh my god. Lena, look what you've done. Look at the trend you have started. I blame you for this. They can get it up to 110 if they have Venture Bomb. So if they have Venture Bomb, they can knock us out. But I played Tyranitar Ampharos. My second game prized all the Ampharos. That was fun. They didn't even get the poison. Imagine doing all that and you don't even get the poison. Actually, I think I just go swim together. I don't think we go for the Cleffa. I think I just swim together. Get Magikarp, Psyduck, Magikarp. Let's go with Magikarp, Staryu, because we can do many things next turn. I probably should have checked to see if I have the Cleffa though. That would have been what a smart person did. Wait, do I just wait? Oh, we got all the Poffins. Okay, so now we go Poffin for Cleffa, and I guess I Magikarp. And then we shall play with our balls. We get the old Revavroom. Okay, actually, maybe we do just go get all of our Gyarados out of the deck, and then the turn after, we go for the Cleffa. We just get all the Gyarados out of the deck. Actually, I don't need that many, because I think we can take knockouts with what we got. And Erich, well, I like it how it is, right? Because it can get you Gyarados. Obviously, it'd be better if it had a call for family attack, because that would prevent, butt sucking. But the fact that it gets Gyarados gives it some utility. I was not expecting the triple manual attachment to Brute Bonnet to KO my Lapras. Was not expecting this. This was okay. Go for the Revavroom, I guess. Nope. Yeah, sorry, I was not expecting that. The utility. Mods ban Shiny Ray for speaking ill of this deck. And then I think they'll probably just poison me, but that's fine. Well, actually, we have the Revavroom, so let's vroom vroom, baby. Let's see if Revavroom makes its case here. You are the worst card ever printed. Why do you exist, Revavroom? You exist because I allow you to exist. All right, so we'll put that back in. Okay, do I Grasping Draw or do I go for the knockout? I think we all know the answer to that one. Am I gonna, oh crap. I should have Grasping Drewed. Am I gonna Grasping Draw or am I gonna get rid of all my Sacred Ash? What do you think I'm gonna do? Could you imagine doing the smart thing when we can Splash and Panic and whiff a knockout on a Brute Bonnet? And get rid of a Legacy Energy at the same time? Could you imagine such... Oh, right. Remember, I haven't changed some of these lists. These lists are the same as they were when the stream started. That's why you're seeing research. These are not refined. These are not refinemented like Curlia. I don't feel bad for you for being out of cereal. You just lost 2 energy switches. I think, how many? Ah, crap. I mean, they're down. They're still down 2 energy switches. Seems like they're playing like a really old build of Roaring Moon. Or is this the new Roaring Moon with the poison package? And Erich, it's on the list. Just remember, we still have a month until Black Bolt and White Flare. Single prize week this week, EX week next week, and then probably just like leftovers week, which is basically just more single prize decks, but ones that are slightly worse. So it's more single prize decks, but they're slightly worse. And I think This is a situation where I research. I know it's crazy getting rid of 3 Starmie, but I want... Whatever. I don't care. We're going to hit all of our Sacred Ash. Oh, we actually didn't hit any Sacred Ash, but we did whiff the... Oh, God. Merciless Gohan, we'll see. Okay, remember, I said if you're nice. If you're good, we'll do it. But Annihilate will be in the leftovers group for sure. Yeah, just that's one that might take a little extra TLC. Wait, is... You know, I won't go chasing waterfalls with a deck that needs so much TLC. Get it? Because TLC sang waterfalls? Yeah, see? Arvin. Arvin is worse. Misty is more fun. All right, fine. For you, Shiny Ray, since you are subscribed for a year, I have to imagine you paid me all that money to subscribe to me for a year. So I will at least look at the deck, and I will judge you. It's a Volcarona V deck. You're not donking anybody with that. How dare you get my hope? Did they just poison themselves and knock themselves out? That was insanity. Okay, clearly we don't have enough to take the knockout. But you never know, right? You never know these days with kids these days. Well, we needed that. Let's, I think I have to bosses the Latias. We only need 3, but I think it's all just recovery cards. Yeah, it was 2 Sacred Ash. This is when the deck can stumble. Shiny, you got my hopes up. I gave you a chancey, and you did not reward that. So yeah, we're just gonna... I'll whip my deck out. We're down 2 Miriam, 3 Ass, 2 Rod. No Todd, though. That's a Simpsons joke. Bro, wait, why would you use Catcher when I'm poisoned? All right, well, let's commit Sudoku. It's fine. Oh, oh no, we still are. I was like, we're not going to do it. Actually, we are. Well, I mean, let's see what's in the deck, because what if I have some, like, 2 Sacred Ash somehow in the deck? Ooh, we have a Rod and Ass. Okay, that's good. We can still do this. We're still going to lose. Like, guaranteed we've lost this game. But what if we don't? Huh? Do you ever think about that? What if we don't? Okay. Oh, I wonder, do you think this is going to activate if there's nothing in deck? Ah. It does not. I was hoping PDCGL might break and be like, oh, no, I'll let you do it. It's fine. All right, so we go Super Rod. We are taking the knockout of the Latias, which is funny. Maybe I should have grabbed a... Oh, actually, I could have won with a Starmie knockout on the Latias if things had gone a little bit better. So if, you know, we got into a really rough spot, I could have potentially won with a Starmie KO on the Latias because Starmie does 140. Though that would have required, you know, a couple more things to go my way, not get rid of the Sacred Ash all the time. But I do want to try the Luxurious Cape build. Right? We'll look at it, we'll get rid of the research, we'll change... It seems like... The funny thing is they've taken 1 prize card, I've taken 4. And it, you know, if I had just played this game slightly differently, we might have gotten there. I like how it says 0. So actually, we can use Iono. Wait, can I win? Wait, wait, my last card? Wait, we might be able to do this? Or no, I think because I have to draw 2 And I would need 5. Oh, we're literally 1 short, and that's if we get a perfect Iono draw. Oh, we were literally 1 short. Because I can't use Psyduck. We were 280 maximum. If they didn't put the booster on it, we win the game. That is insane. We would have won this game if they didn't put the booster on the Roaring Moon. Yeah, if we kept the duck in hand, but I wanted to test PDCGL and see if PDCGL was going to break. You can't get in the way of science. You know, how else would I have found out how many toes I can fit in my mouth? You cannot stand in the way of science. How dare you try? We're at level 260, by the way. I'm not even at level 50 in TCG Pocket. That goes to show you how much of a degenerate I am. All right, so let's go. Oh yeah, I was looking for other supporters, and I'm like, hey, let's try Rhyfort. I think this is better than Kofu, because Rhyfort allows... Let's try it, okay? Let's try Rhyfort. Don't judge me. Let's go with an extra rod. Yeah, we have 444. We also were lacking a bit in the Lapras category. So maybe we get rid of a research and put an extra Lapras. And then we will start a Cleffa, or I will freak the freak out. All right, here we go. Cape time. And Nick, which stream did you miss? Or is this the stream you wanted to watch? Because I'll upload the VOD in a couple of weeks. I just get lazy because it takes like 30 minutes to upload. And, you know, I'm using so much internet bandwidth for other things that, you know, even the upload is bad. So it's just like it's 30 minutes to upload. And then I have to wait for it to like finalize. And I have to trim out the beginning, which takes another like 45 minutes. And then I have to come up with a title, which is just, this is the stream from this day. Oh, God. Well, don't you worry. Ooh, it's a Xatu deck. Oh, if it's his Pathra, we lose. Damn straight, Xenolith. It's Slowking? Well, then we double lose. If they have a Slowpoke and a Natu or just a manual attachment, we triple lose the game. Oh, we got wait, now we don't lose. Well, if they don't have a Slowpoke, we got this. Okay. Funny guy, PDCGO. You're a real funny guy, aren't you? Real hilarious. Oh, what the hell is this crap? I don't think it's Slowking. Very astute of you. All right, there's Hassel, so... I guess I put the Legacy Energy on the Magikarp because they're going to be able to knock out the Magikarp pretty easily. So we'll just put the Legacy Energy on you and then Splish Splash. I'm trying to think of a funny retort to that. A retort Reklev, but I can't think of anything. The worst Mewtwo? What do you mean the worst Mewtwo? This guy takes knockouts on Magikarp. How can it be bad if it one-shots a Magikarp? So keep in mind, no one is playing Mewtwo EX, but the one deck that I have that uses Luxurious Cape is this one, and this is the one matchup where I wouldn't actually attach the Luxurious Cape. So just remember that this is the first time I'm testing Luxurious Cape build, and look exactly what happens. All right, so we have to go for... Oh, God, what the hell is this? Okay, so I have to go Night Stretcher. Pokégear. Bosses? I guess? PDC Jill always knows. It's like Baskin Robbins. I mean, how much can they do? So they're doing 70. Actually, it does kind of make sense. Like, I know they have free retreat, but they've jammed up their bench, so I don't think they can take a knockout. Oh, that was a dirty one. That was a filthy, dirty one. I need to wash myself after that. That doesn't make me feel good. Though, I mean, we are taking a knockout next turn, and you can't do anything. I mean, I guess they could retreat and use Magearna to heal, but then I can just bosses. Though they probably have, like, a bunch of switches and stuff. Never mind. It's so crazy. PDCGL is like, oh, what's the worst thing I could do to trust your pilot? Oh, I could give him a Lightning Mewtwo deck. Okay, so let's go Pokégear. Can I get something? Ooh, that's a hassle. We're going to save you. Oh, God, what do I do? Okay, so I think I Sacred Ash. Or do I just Heart of the Cards it? Because we only need 2. But it's like, I'm always only going to need 2. Like, I'm not going to probably use the bosses the rest of this game. Like, when's there going to be another time where using bosses actually makes sense? I don't know if there is going to be one. So as long as I hit 3 here, I look like a genius. Oh, that was close. What, was it 3 Super Rod right off the top? But we got rid of their free retreater. Was that seriously 3 Super Rod? Oh, it was 2 Super Rod. Okay. And Lena, yeah, it was kind for the first 2 hours, but I mean, we are winning the game. At my Gyarados, the Luxurious Cape did make a difference because they would have knocked it out otherwise. I mean, PDCGL is going out of its way to screw me over. It went to the depths of hell to find a deck that beats off my Gyarados. And even then, PDCGL can't screw me over. They're going for a Spike Draw. They're not going for a Spike Draw. Lena, you're gonna have to do something to, you know, what are you gonna do to make up for it, Lena? What do you got? What can you do for me? What can you do for me to get your name back? Ooh, we can play with our balls. That's always fun. All right, so I think what I do, I think we hassle first. Because this gives me a chance that we get non-cards. I actually don't need the energy, so Iono is better, but we also lost a bunch of rods, which is bad, and I also kind of need a Magikarp. This is not great. So maybe we get rid of the Iono and go for the well, that feels really bad. But it does allow me to play the game, and I enjoy playing the game. It's a, well, little-known secret about me is I enjoy playing Pokemon cards. Yeah, hassle first, because that's less chances of screwing up. That's less chances of pulling a pilot. All right, then we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That is the correct order of things, even though I wish I had more Psyduck. All right, then Splashing Panic. Okay, apparently I didn't need to use... Apparently I didn't need to do that. Apparently that was the dumbest thing I could have done, because we just got it like that. Man, that was crazy. I think what we've definitely learned is that you can't have enough shuffling, right? You can't have enough Rod, enough Sacred Ash, enough Night Stretcher, enough MIRIAM. Because it is so destructive. You can try to, you know, guarantee your damage, but it's hard to guarantee what you discard. And I think Fezandipiti makes sense, because if they target your Fezandipiti, that's okay. I don't think you're in trouble if they're like, oh, I'm going to go after, oh, they're going to Reflective Barrier, you're a butt face. Oh, no, it put damage counters on the, oh, okay, so we just beat each other off. That's fine. I enjoy that more. Bagel Blue, oh, I got so many hate messages. I got so many actuallys in my response to my expanded tweet earlier today. I would never go out of my way to farm engagement like that. I would never. I would never go out of my way to do that. All right, so we have to do this in a very specific order, or we can just be a crazy person. I vote crazy person. So we go get the Gary and crazy person. And then I don't think I use the Iono. I think I saved the Iono, to be completely honest. And let's go. Actually, we need to keep the Night Stretcher for an energy. And I think I flustered leap because we're not going to hit a Pokemon off this. Yeah, see, we hit a Poffin. Literal genius at work here. Like, how it must be so crazy watching me work like this and just being like, I can never be that good. I can never be that cool. I can never be that guy. What the hell? Didn't we just do 490? Ironically, we don't get knocked out, but that's bad because then we're going to get knocked out next turn. Oh, that's bad. Oh, this is taking a very weird turn here. This is gone in the worst possible direction. Okay, I mean, that's fine. They're just going to retreat. Oh, you want to see me click on one of my opponent's cards? Look at that. Did you know that you can click on the, you can put your opponent's cards into play? Did you know that you can do this with your opponent's cards? You can just put them into play. When the number for their hand disappears, you can right click their cards and they just appear giant purple. So like, and so it won't happen now because it fixed itself. But we did 490. You know, we could have spread the cheeks a little bit. We didn't need to do 490 that one turn. I mean, it was funny, but we could have done, you know, slightly less than 490 to hit 490 this turn. That would have been okay. You know, maybe PDCGL overheard me saying that, oh, you know, everything's fine. I don't, you know, I already have a YouTube video. And PDCGL was like, okay, if you don't need a YouTube video, we're going to stop having fun. Because we had very fun moments since I finished up the games for the YouTube video, but we've been hitting a dry spell, that's for sure. Reflective Barrier, like, you could not come up with a worse matchup for me. And Lena, I regret nothing. I regret nothing. You mean you want to drop a deduction kit? I was trying to say like deuce. Okay, so we're out of all of our recovery cards. That's cool. Love that. You know, maybe we'll be fine. You know, maybe we'll get 3 and we'll knock this dude out. Alrighty, we got this. We got this. Oh crap. We're fine. We're gonna hit 3. I'm not even looking at the screen right now. See, we had 5. We had 5 in the deck the whole time. Are you kidding me? We had 5 the entire time. And this is what you do to me. We literally had 5. The problem, Nick, is that it's less... Okay, that we can actually get it. The thing is, it's less about guaranteeing the damage, and it's more about recycling. Like, yes, you could put Deduction Kit in the deck, but to put 4 Deduction Kit, you have to remove 4 of something else, like 4 Super Rod. And you already have Psyduck that guarantees your top. And unlike I Am Legend, you don't need to be a bottom. Oh, they got the win. I am disappointed. I am disappointed in all of you for not believing in this deck hard enough, and for PDCGL giving me literally the worst matchup. A Lightning type EX that attacks for Psychic Energy, and then a Mewtwo that beats you off for what you give it. And I deal 490, and then the one turn where I actually don't care, we don't get it. And Nick, you're cooking. Let's just put it that way. You're cooking. Have I played the MIRIAM build? Hang on. 2 Lanas, lots of MIRIAM, Academy at night. Sure. Yeah, I was looking at Team Rocket's Tyranitar, and I did come up with some fun ideas that probably won't work for like non-Ampharos builds. Because it is just a deck where you could play Frostlass, and that would really help against basic decks. Like, there's a lot of ways you can whack off a Tyranitar. I won't show them off tomorrow, just because it would be so many different builds. It'd be too many builds for a, 3-hour stream. Well, no, because then I would take that as that you're banning me from saying Lana and you want me to say Lena. Okay, I mean, this is a decent start. Again, you want to start your freaking Cleffa, so putting 4 Cleffa in the deck to guarantee a good start is not dumb. And, Lucky Helmet, Deduction Kit, which is, let me just read out Deduction Kit for all of you. We can turn this into like a podcast. There I was. I walked into the room. The smell of blood permeated the air. I twisted the door handle, which I should have done before I entered the room, but I twisted the door handle, and there it was, the body, the used up corpse of a Gardevoir love doll. And then on the wall it said, "I am Legend's room," and I got sick. It was just a disgusting act that had taken place here. So Deduction Kit, look at the top 3 cards of your deck and put them back in any order, or shuffle them and put them on the bottom of your deck. So yeah, like you said, but you do shuffle them. So that's the problem, is it's not a guarantee. So it's just like Iono puts them on the bottom of your deck. So you'd rather have Iono than Deduction Kit, because at least Iono... I'm sorry, Kennedy. So at least Deduction Kit, I'd rather just have Iono if I want to put stuff on the bottom. And I can't read. I can't count and I can't read. What are you trying to do here? Make people think that I know what I'm doing? All right. Maybe I'll put the YouTuber voice on for this game. Who knows? You never know until the end of the game if it's going to be YouTube worthy. I think I can skip the Cleffa here. Like, I could play with my balls, but I think I just want to swim together, get out Magikarp, Gyarados, and a Psyduck. Because we have the Iono. If I didn't have Iono, 100% we're going Cleffa. I'm playing with my balls. I'm going to Super Rod probably the Gyarados and the energy that I discard to retreat back in. Then we're going to draw a Fat 7. But I think... no! Well, actually, wait. That doesn't change any math, right? Because it had 220, so I needed 4 anyways. So that... the Bravery Charm... oh, you butt face. The Bravery Charm fixes no math. Okay, well, thank you. I mean, you gave me a pretty great hand. As long as I can get a Gyarados, I really don't care. A dose. Because Hassel reshuffles the deck. They used Iono, so all those MISTY'S Pokemon are at the bottom of my deck, which is not good. But the good news is that I can use Hassel to shuffle the deck, or I could use Sacred Ash to shuffle the deck, or Mesagoza to shuffle the deck. Thank you. Everyone knows Mesagoza is just flip a coin for you, and then for your opponent, it's go get any evolution. Everyone knows this. Okay, how greedy do you think they're going to be here? They were not greedy at all. Interesting. Okay. Well, let's Mesa go and get something. Mesa Goes is the worst card ever printed. Okay, so I think I can outpace them, right? I don't think they're going to be able to get a bajillion Iron Hands. I don't think they're going to be able to attack 3 times with Iron Hands. So we're just going to go get these guys again. Maybe I get a Psyduck instead of the other. No, we're just going to do this. We'll be fine. PP Jackson, so you can cut them up during my stream and honor your pilot. You assume you flip heads? Well, I mean, that's how it works for me, is Mesa goes, it never works for you. It only ever works for your opponent. That's the text on the card. Okay, they got Excalibur. They have to waste 2 energy to retreat into the Iron Hands. You're kind of seeing why Chen Pao isn't in the 1700s of PTCGL ranked, and it's down here in the 1450s with MISTY'S Gyarados deck that hard loses to Gardevoir and Grimmsnarl, but is really fun against everything else. It's just, no Radiant Greninja is rough, right? Even in a format with Shaman and Terras, no Radiant Greninja is so rough. Iron Hands, you're no replacement. This deck needs a Radiant Greninja. That's what made it so good. It got rid of energy, it drew you cards, it sniped the bench. And yeah, this is fine. Take your silly little 2 prizes. Take your silly prizes. I'm going to do something to you that I did to I Am Legend's mom last night. I'm going to cry. I'm going to win. Yeah, there's a lot of other cards. Yes, no Irida. No, oh god, Pokestop, the dumbest card ever printed. Okay. Tails. Oh, they actually flipped heads. They're the first person in recorded history to flip heads on Mesa Goza. There's an Arctobax. Okay, so they're not going to struggle for Baxcalibur. I don't think we ever thought they were. They just struggled for the normal amount of time that Baxcalibur struggles. But my Legacy Energy, I don't even think I need Legacy Energy to win this game so long as they keep churning out the 2 prizers. Because Gyarados does have 180 hit points. That's goated. That's Poffin. Okay, so we go Gyarados. Gyarados. I think I Mesa go and get something. Okay, then remember, you might think, oh, Poffin's a useless card right now because I don't need it. No, Psyduck, you go get your Psyducks with your Poffins. Okay, so I think I have to use Hassel here, right? You don't Hassel the Hoff. I think we just go Hassel and then get everything that's not... Oh, this is great. Okay. We got Academy at Night, Super Rod, Sacred Ass. Do I want the Night Stretcher or the Super Rod? Because the Night Stretcher gets me back in energy, which actually might be more important here. You know, this is the playing this deck for 2.5 hours coming into play right now. And then... we don't need to shuffle in the Lapras. Could you imagine shuffling in the Lapras? We're going to be fine. We're going to Flustered Leap. Unless I hit 2 Misty's Pokemon off of these Psyduck, we're not worrying. Okay, there's an Ultra Ball. I was a little worried there for a second. Okay, and then we go Academy at Night, the Starmie. We have a guaranteed 210. One of the next 4 cards has to be a Misty's Pokemon, and we got it, and we win the game. That's GG. Get wrecked, buddy. Get wrecked. You are absolutely bodied. Imagine playing Chen Pao in 2025 and losing to a Misty's Gyarados. I'm taking the prizes in the opposite direction. That was a genius plan. I know I've mentioned multiple times that Research is a bad card in this deck. I forgot. Again, 6 different lists. I'm lazy. They're playing Drayton, which, okay, I agree. Drayton has a place. It can get you a stadium. Okay, that's cool. Drayton can get a stadium. One of the very few cards that you can just go get a stadium with. But it only lets you look at the top 7. It's a great ball for a trainer and a Pokemon, and it's your supporter, and I'd rather just draw 7. Yeah, I don't want to pick 2. You know, the reason that Hassel works here is that you want to get out your non-Misty's Pokemon, and you want to leave your Misty's Pokemon. So you want to get out your shuffle cards and all that. I still think Fezandipiti is great in Gyarados, and it's worth the risk. Why not Colress? Because you get a Pokemon, right? You don't need the energy with Chen Pao because Chen Pao gets the energy. Okay, so this is fine. Ooh, they got the Wellspring Mask. We could have learned if they know how to read. Yeah, I guess we should do like a recap. No Research, Hassel very good, MIRIAM good, Fezandipiti 100% worth the risk. Because remember, if they're going for your Fezandipiti, that means they're not going for Gyarados, which just gives you an extra turn for Gyarados, and that's totally fine. Like, you'd rather have the potential 3 cards that Fezandipiti gives you. Oh, they can't read, or they're just... oh, I don't think they can read. But I'd rather have Fezandipiti, because let's say you put a Fezandipiti early, you draw 3 cards, they knock it out, so you wait until they have 1 prize card remaining, and then you can get the Fezandipiti back on your last turn with either a Night Stretcher or just drawing into it. And then I think that just gives you 3 more cards to draw, right? So it's most likely in every matchup, unless you mill it, Fezandipiti is going to draw you 6 cards. And that's awesome. There's speak of the devil. Because I have bosses. All right, so we just Sacred Ash, right? We go draw 3. We don't want to Sacred Ash yet, because I would like to draw nothing. Ooh, Lana's Aid. That is a card that exists. Why is all my energy in the discard pile? All right, so we just go get energy, Magikarp, and then I Sacred Ash. That seems like a plan. See, literal genius. It's like I've been playing this deck for way too long, way more than a sane person should. And I mean, we could guarantee some things here, but unlike a reality TV show reunion special, I'm not spilling the tea. I mean, I guess we should. I mean, okay, well, I shuffled in the side. It's too late. I shuffled in the Psyduck. I should have maybe Night Stretchered for 2 Psyduck to guarantee us the Psyduck, but heart of the cards, you know, heart of the cards. That's what we do here. You must be new here if you think I'm going to do the right thing. We just need 4. Oh, crap. Wait, that was 4? I thought that was 3. Clearly, I blunked during that. Clearly, I blunked during the attack. Oh, we gotta wait. Remember, you have to wait for everything to resolve. It was 4? Well, okay, you know I'm old. You know my eyes don't work like they should. There it is. Oh, okay. So yeah, I saw the MIRIAM and the Poffin and the Ultra Ball, and I was like, oh, that's bad. Oh, they can't read. They're about to do it. Press 1 if you think they're about to not be able to read, or I think this pause is that they're reading them right now. Nick, you've been here for a long time. How many months have you been subbed? You've been subbed for 4 months. You know I can't read, see, count, think, seduce a woman. Well, I guess pleasure a woman. I can seduce women really easily. It's the, you know, part where they learn that I can't follow through. That's the problem. Okay, it kind of seems like they can read now. Because all they need is a superior. And they're only down 2. Well, they're going to get the superior if it's in the deck. There you go. There we go. Okay, so retreat the Fezandipiti, superior to the Iron Hands, knock out the Gyarados. Well, they've played their supporter. Have we seen their ace spec? It would have been like Prime Catcher. Oh, Cedar Box. Okay, that's totally acceptable. Got to get off to a fast start with this deck. Just, if you think Chen Pao is worth playing in this day and age, just look at this. Just rewatch this matchup. Share it with all your friends. You know, show it to anyone. Show it to everyone. Go to IGN and say, oh, you should check out that new Trust Your Pilot video where he beat off somebody who was born in 2024. He beat off a literal baby. Wait, did they just attach an energy to the Baxcalibur? Wait, what? What? That's about how much I Am Legend's mom. Oh, what? They had it. Did they misclick? I guess that was going to go in the YouTube video. I guess it's not anymore. Well, that's not going in the YouTube video anymore. That's the old kid seed of oopsies. All right, so let's do one more game. And this was a very successful stream. I know you might look at my ranking and be like, but you only gained like 20 points on your ranking. Yeah, but my wins were hilarious. And Iron Man, welcome in. Like, Gyarados should have put me in the 1300s. The fact that we are where we are is great. Even if we lose this game, we still are a net positive. That imply, I don't think you know what that word means, I Am Legend. Because that's a good thing. We're just never going to start the Cleffa, are we? All right, so you know what? You know what we're going to do? We're going to start the Staryu. And we're going to start this out. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to do 140 Watson. Yeah, Sherlock Holmes isn't going to be able to save you now, Watson. Or I guess Sherlock Gnomes. Ah, crap, it's a Monkey Dory. All right, well, I guess we just go... We go get double Magikarp. Carp. All right, so yeah, we just go double Magikarp because I believe in this deck. We're not getting no stupid Cleffa. Okay, that was worse. That was so much worse. Final game of the stream. I never stream on Wednesdays. Wait, does Tricky Jim do stuff on Wednesdays? Does Tricky Jim do stuff? Wow, no one is streaming right now. That is crazy. There's like 3 other people in the category. That is insanity. Ooh, we're going to raid Master Quest TCG. They're playing Team Rocket's Weezing. All right, so I will copy their name. They're playing Weezing. The stream title is Weezing actually good? The answer is no. Weezing is not good, and no one should play it unless they hate themselves. Sonny ain't streaming right now, though. You were gonna do 0 damage. What a fail. You're a failure in life. You know what? I want you to suffer. I want you to suffer everything. I want you to suffer me now, Watson. What do you mean if? My brain is broken. Imagine playing a Leafeon deck that needs your opponent to have energy in play, and then your opponent doesn't put energy in play. Yeah, Sonny chickened out. Sonny was like, oh, it's Wednesday. Pilot streaming on Wednesday. I can't step on his toes. Watch them get an energy off the restart to 1. Okay, well, the Terror Orb does nothing. And why are you timing out E-Rich? E-Rich is giving us helpful information, and you're basically giving him a... Okay, this is just... You know, I'm just gonna keep torturing them. You know what? You wanna do something? Go ahead. You know, you wanna play the game? Let's do this. You wanna play a Leafeon deck in this day and age? Go for it. I don't think you're gonna win this one. Get it? Because Verdon't. Get it? My mouth is moss agape. Crap, they're gonna go for a... Wait, are they gonna bring up a Magikarp right now? Who are you? If you played the bosses, so who are you bringing up? Okay. If you don't have did they just seriously bosses to draw 1? Yeah, let's go for the deck out. Because Leafeon has a 2 retreat cost. I guess I can just bring up this guy. We can bring up the Vaporeon. Air Balloon's not out yet. We're still a month away from Air Balloon. Oh, this is just sad. Oh, there's a light. We're going for it. I don't care anymore. We've had our fun. Now it's time to destroy you. The destruction of Watson begins. The wanton destruction of Watson. And then, you know what? I'm even going to Psyduck. Yeah, I'm going to do that too. You deserve this. Oh, I didn't deserve that. I mean, I guess I could Lana's for the Magikarp. We're just going to go for Splashing Panic. We should not have gone for Splashing Panic. I regret everything, but they have to find an energy to attach it with. They still need to find an energy because they're doing 60. They're doing a hot 60. I guess they were playing a lot of Grimmsnarl. Ooh, they can knock out the Magikarp. Ooh, I should have put the other Magikarp in play. But yeah, it doesn't matter because if they get a Darkness Energy for Monkey Dory, then that means they're not attacking with Leafeon. So that's fine. The strat now, I guess, is Night Stretcher for Gyarados, and then just Iono. We don't use Lana's Aid. We don't use Sacred Ash. We just Oh, okay. So never mind. So we just Lana's Aid. I didn't realize I had a water energy in the discard pile. So yeah, we just 100% Lana's Aid, Sacred Ash, whatever. They could have top decked a Crispin. They were never gonna top deck a Crispin. Could you imagine? And isn't it bench Pokemon? It's been a little bit since I played Leafeon. Yeah, 100 from each of your bench Pokemon. Not even once, am I right? Oh, I should have taken the knockout with Starmie. That was my bad. Well, we didn't have one in the discard pile. Okay, so I don't feel as dumb because we did not actually have one. All right, so let's go. Why are you only 3? You should be more than 3. Okay, so let's go Carp, Adium, attach. Whoa, attach to the Gyarados. Shuffle in everybody. One, because, I mean, I don't have to, but I mean, I may as well. We just lost a lot of good cards. But I am leaving myself open to the possibility of taking a Starmie knockout at some point. That would be pretty funny. And we're going to win this game prizing some Psyduck. We have the Starmie, so I can go Night Stretcher for Starmie. We can put the Psyduck down, guarantee ourselves some damage. And is that 2 Leafeon? That's 2 Leafeon and a Vaporeon, which I believe is the worst one of the bunch because most EXs have a built-in bench barrier, or most of the best EXs have a built-in bench barrier. Even Vaporeon has a... Vaporeon cannot damage Vaporeon. Did you just bring up a Magikarp because you have nothing to do? Because Vaporeon and Leafeon don't like their lives right now? Leave the Mew up there. Leave the Mew in the active. Yeah, just leave the Mew in the active. And if you think I'm being mean to Watson, I'm not being mean to Watson. I'm being mean to the Pokemon Company for printing such terrible cards. Like, you want to play an evolution deck, right? Like, they left the Mew. They left their toes exposed, everybody. I'm going in. All right, do we have a Gyarados? We do not have a Gyarados. That is unfortunate. But we got the retreat, and then we're gonna go double Psyduck. Please don't. Oh, that's bad. Please don't get rid of something good. Please don't do that. Please don't. Oh, that's a Staryu. But we only need 3, right? We have 2 guaranteed. We're gonna get a 3rd one. Oh God. Okay, no, this is preparing us for the potential Starmie, okay? That's all this is. They're not gonna get a Darkness Energy. They're not gonna watch it. They can't knock out the Gyarados this turn because we already destroyed them. Well, no, I can't do the Starmie play because they can't do anything this turn. The evolutions are so bad that I can't even do anything. They're using Rhyme. Oh, they might do it. They might do. Are you a cool person, Watson? They might have done it by accident. Ah, they haven't done it by accident. And they still don't even knock out the Staryu. This is so sad. All right, so let's Buddy-Buddy Poffin for Magikarp. And you know what? I feel bad. I'm going to give you the Cleffa. Actually, let's go for the Psyduck because I want to win this game. I changed my mind. I want to win this game. I changed my mind. I am no longer a character in Overwatch. There is no mercy here. All right, I would very much like some Super Rods, though. Those would be great because we're out of Sacred Ash, so a Super Rod would be great. The game has broken. That's cool. Love that. So those are the opposite of Super Rod. But the good news is that we can attack with Starmie now. So it all worked out in the end. I'm at like 1466 or something, so I'm just below the 1500 mark. But there we go. You can take a knockout. Watson, your first knockout of the day. You're not taking it because you earned it. You're taking it because I allowed you to take it. No, but you don't deserve it. I'm letting you have this one. All right, so we definitely need a Super Rod. We need to get as many Super Rods as possible because we're down Sacred Ash and we're down MIRIAM. And we have very many energy not in a good spot. But their Leafeon is heavily oh, yeah, if they can Moss a gate, then they'll heal the Mew a little bit, but that doesn't matter. Because I mean, how can I whiff a knockout on a Mew EX? That's literally impossible. Like, could you imagine whiffing a KO on a Mew EX when you only need 3? That would be insane. You discard 7. That's less than half in a deck that is geared towards discarding that. All right, anytime, Watson. Yeah, they got the heal, but nothing can save your active Leafeon. Also, nothing can save your Vaporeon. You know, I'm probably going to deck out at this point. I'm kind of looking at, you know, the size of my deck and, oh, that's really bad. And we're probably going to deck out here unless I get like 2 super odds. We got 1. I'll take that. So I think I have to shuffle in 3. Yeah. Okay. I know I said we needed energy, but they also probably don't have an attack next turn. I'm going to Psyduck. No, we don't need to Psyduck. I'm going to Psyduck. Yeah, right. I'm going to Psyduck. More like they're going to Psy, and then they're going to Duck. Oh, that was really bad. I don't know what we got rid of, but it was not good. Okay, well, there's a Night Stretcher. What did we... I guess I should check the log. Which we can't check until they promote, because the game log doesn't update until everything's resolved, until it's their turn. Okay, here we go. Where is it? So we got rid of Super Rod and Night Stretcher. They currently don't have an attack, because Vaporeon is one of the worst cards ever printed. I mean, they can Crispin and Aquamarine, but then I just go Night Stretcher. Now, the question is, do I Iono? Because what are we down? So we're down 2 Super Rod. We have a Night Stretcher to get back in energy. The Sacred Ash are done. The MIRIAM is done. I only need 4. If we hadn't milled the bosses, I could have, you know, knocked out the Mew EX. Oh, don't do this. I could have knocked out the Mew EX with a Starmie if we had a bosses, and I could have just like clutched, and then I could have been like, oh, that's fine. I'll just go bosses or dervs. All right. So, oh, that's just sad. That's just a sad one. Super Rod. Top deck to Super Rod. Okay, that's actually better than a Super Rod. Can I go get a Psyduck and we can pretty much guarantee we don't? How the hell do we not have a Psyduck in the? Okay, I'm guaranteeing a Psyduck that we're going to discard from the bottom. I told you. I told you. Never doubt me. Yeah, I should have replaced that. Never doubt your pilot. We got the Psyduck. We only need 1. I think because we had such a rough mill the last turn, we're guaranteed, unless this is a MISTY'S. It's a Fezandipiti. We win. That I'm guaranteed. I know it. I know we got it. Oh, 420, baby. Oh, this deck should not be this fun. The deck should not be this fun. Research is bad. Lana's Aid, MIRIAM, Hassel, Super Rod, Sacred Ash, Night Stretcher. Those are what you want. This deck is way too good. I'm not putting that in the YouTube video because it was, you know, Vaporeon Evolutions. That was great. This deck is great. Let's raid Master Quest TCG. I'll get the YouTube video uploaded. Remember, if you want to comment on the YouTube video, make sure you say, oh man, these games were great, but you should definitely watch the VOD that Trust Your Pilot will upload in like 2 weeks when he's not lazy. That's all you got to do. Well, we're going to raid Master Quest TCG, who clearly watched my video and is playing Team Rocket's Wheezing. Wait, is that Alana's Aid? I disagree. But I'll see you all tomorrow.